110 of the so-called sports analysts. We got two special guests on here today. We got Damien, we got Ryan, and of course we got Josh. How you guys doing? Damien, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
I made you go first on purpose. I made you go say something original. Say
When we
yeah,
something
when we say
original.
special, we really mean special. Like
yeah.
emphasis on
Come
the
on,
special
JT.
part.
I'm doing good. I appreciate y'all having me on the pod, man.
Ryan?
Thanks for having me on the pod. I'm
Bro,
ready to get into some ball.
bro's copying
Um,
me, bro. That's crazy.
I know more ball than Damien. Just know that. Just know that.
All right.
Believe that.
I also want to say that I'm gonna put my ball knowledge out today so everybody knows in the world and on the pod how much
Josh,
ball
how
I
you
know.
doing?
I'm
100
doing good, bro. Um, navigating through this playoffs, trying to figure out how this is gonna go with Ryan and Damien together on this podcast. So I'm a little nervous, but pretty excited to
I'm
see
never
where it
gonna be put
goes.
back on this, by the way.
Yeah, no, we're gonna see how this goes. They're probably gonna be arguing the entire
And we
pod,
have no
but
direction for this podcast after talking about the conference finals. So we're gonna
yeah,
we're gonna let the we're gonna let the basketball
We're gonna
gods
let the
take us
ball
where they need to
knowledge
go.
take over. You know.
we're
Me
gonna
and
see where this
Damien.
goes. But but before we start, so Damien had nothing he wanted to shout out. Just know Damien's on the pod. That's it. He didn't want nothing shouted out. Want to be
I didn't even want to
nonchalant.
shout out his daughter, which is crazy.
Yeah, for
Wow.
real. Not even
Now
his
y'all are
daughter.
bringing that up? Wow. Shout out Gianna, bro. Shout out Gigi.
But
Named her
you can
after
find Ryan on
Kobe's daughter.
Instagram.
That's
That's
original.
RYIAN
Oh my gosh,
underscore
bro.
Varela.
I can't do nothing. I can't name my daughter anymore. Can't even name my
Find,
daughter, man.
find us on Twitter at FlyGarcia100 underscore Alfonso03. Find us on Twitch, Discord, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube under TSESA or the so-called sports analyst. And whether you listen to this live or another day, we appreciate it. Make sure you share this to anybody that likes sports. All right. All right. Let's get serious now. Let's get serious. All right. Let's talk about this Western Conference Finals first. So Oklahoma City Thunder, they're up 2-1. The first two games, they're OKC dominated. Timberwolves, they bounce back, win game 3. So, Josh, what are your quick takeaways from the series
I
so
think
far?
definitely in the first two games we saw the Thunders kind of assert their dominance that they've been showing the entirety of the season, especially when it comes to their depth. And we saw that really in game one. Shea had a really big game in that one. Nothing new from SGA this season as he is the MVP. But when it comes to the rest of the squad, when they only had 44 points coming out of the first half, and then ultimately scoring over 70 points in the second half, that just shows how much they can kind of flip the switch whenever they need to get the game going. And when they're in a slump, they can kind of find their way out of it as a team. And then game two was much of the same. They kind of dominated the entirety of the way. Anthony Edwards didn't look too hot in those first two games, but then when game three rolled around, we kind of saw the Timberwolves kind of get back to shooting a lot of threes. Because in game one, I believe they were 12 for 51 when it came to shooting the 3-pointer. But then in game three, they had it really clicking from all aspects. And then Julius Randle stepped up as well. And then Anthony Edwards probably had his best game that he's had probably over the last, I want to say like 6 games of this playoffs so far. And
What did he say? What did you
stop,
say?
bro.
6-7.
Stop, bro. 6-7. But he definitely showed up in this one. Outplayed Shea in that one, and then but I don't see that happening again. I feel like the Thunder have too much going on for them to kind of replicate that, and then to expect that big games like they had from kind of their other role players,
Just
like
not one thing.
Nas Reed balled out in game 3. Definitely, he was part of the reason why they were able to extend the lead so much, especially from shooting the 3-pointer. But ultimately,
Can y'all
I
hear me?
just don't see them being able to keep that up going into game
Y'all can
4,
hear me?
especially with the Thunder at home. I believe they will make adjustments.
Can you?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can hear you, Damien. Hold on. Okay, he wanted to put himself on mute real quick. Okay, you're good, Damien. You're good.
I was good.
All right. Anyways, let's just go here to Ryan. So first, I want to ask you because we already know Josh's prediction. He thought it was OKC in 5. So Ryan, what was your prediction before the series, and how do you see this series going?
I think I had it OKC in 7. I think that's what I had it
Mhm.
in. But after watching these 3 games, first 2 games, we're just seeing Thunder do what they do, what they're expected to do, go out, dominate these lesser teams that aren't better than them. They just do what they need to do. You see Shea perform like the MVP he is. We see Chet and J Dub come into
Nope.
their own. They
Nope.
really that's where they That's
He's
what
not the
really helped
MVP.
him. Also, winning the turnover battle in those first 2 games, crucial. But then after that, sadly, game 3, I guess just home court advantage helped the Minnesota Timberwolves. Everyone started hitting shots. Julius Randle went off, Ant went off, and I think it was due for Ant. He did good game 2, but I feel like he's been getting outperformed, if I'm being honest, by Ant this whole playoffs, or by Julius Randle, sorry, this whole playoffs. And I think that's what we needed to see out of him. Show why people believe that he's the next face of the league. In this game, they were able to make everything. They shot 60% from the field, 50% from 3. It just they did what they wanted on their home court. They held the MVP to 14 points, 4 for 12. Not a good night for him. Also not a
4 for
good night for
13.
the team. Okay. Well, yeah, he did
4 for 13. 4
he
turnovers.
just didn't shoot good. He just didn't play good. The other one's is looking for horses. You're MVP, but whatever. So Nikhil Walker Alexander and Nas are the reason they blew him out. I fully believe that. When they make shots, they win. They went crazy this game.
It's almost like if you score more, you don't lose the game, huh? It's almost good
Nas
take,
went
Ryan. Can we move on? Can we?
Nas went 4 for 6. Nikhil Walker Alexander went 5 for 9. And before this
We score
game,
more points, we win game.
Nas was not able to sink the 3. He was 0 for 16 from the 3.
Josh, what are you looking at, bro?
They just weren't able to capitalize in those first 2 games, but in game 3, they showed up and showed out, did what they needed to do. I guess you could say they locked the Thunder up, but yeah, I don't see this happening again.
Most definitely.
It's just not sustainable when you shoot 60% from the field and 50% from the 3 against and the number 1 defense. It's not going to happen. I believe this is similar to the OKC game that they had against the Denver Nuggets. Yeah, they blew them out, but it wasn't the same the rest of the way. Like, it was still a dogfight, and I think that's how it's going to be in this series. I see this going in, I'll say 6. I believe it's 5, but I'll say 6. I just
Okay, hold on, wait.
to bounce back.
Oh, go ahead. You're good. Go ahead.
I just believe I trust the Thunder to come back and make crucial adjustments that need to be made. I believe in Mark Dagnall and the team as a whole rather than what the Wolves have going on over there with Chris Finch.
So I just want to address something really, really quick here. So first off, I know Damien, he said something about Jokic. I just want to bring this onto the pod right here. There's been conversations back and forth, text, phone call. SJ is the MVP. Ryan believes that. Damien doesn't believe he's that.
Been built.
So, okay. I just want to, okay. I'm going to give y'all 30 seconds each to list why y'all have y'all certain MVP. We already know Josh and our opinion real quick, but all right, Damien, I want you to give your opinion. Who's MVP for 30 seconds before you get into the series? Because I feel like it needs to be addressed. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
It's okay. All right. First of all, I hate Ryan. Second of all, statistically, Jokic is so much more valuable to the Nuggets, and his stats are better. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I think SGA deserves to beat the OKC and beat OKC. I mean, it should have been Jokic, and I would have been crying in tears, throwing fits and all that. But I know it's a regular season award, whatever. All I'm saying is, if you take Jokic off of the Nuggets, and they're a bottom 3 team, they're up there with the Wizards, probably worse. If you take SGA off of the Thunder, they're like a 6, 7 seed.
Because they're young doesn't mean they're good. You make no sense.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, it was way over 30 seconds.
All I'm saying. One more thing. One more big thing. The only reason why SGA is considered this is voters fatigue, and because team success. Team success is the only reason. If you were to switch the stats, if it was SGA with Jokic numbers and Jokic with SGA numbers, SGA would be
Understand what
even
MVP
higher.
is.
He would be unanimous MVP if they were to switch stats. The only reason why he won MVP is
That's valid. You're
Yeah.
the only
right.
reason why
Right.
he won.
David made a good point. Sorry, I had to bring the cheering in. I had to give you some flowers right there. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's all I'm saying is if they were to switch stats, Jokic, what's his name? Sorry, SGA would be the unanimous MVP, the
He
second
had
one of all
18
time.
games over
Are y'all
Jokic.
frozen or is it just me?
Nah, it's just you. Nah. All right, Ryan.
Oh,
Quick
damn.
30
Go ahead,
seconds.
Ryan.
Why SGA was MVP?
All right, I'll give you some reasons. All right, so scoring champ, 32, damn near 33 points per game. He averaged, let's see, we'll look at it right here. He averaged 32, 32, 5 and 5. He's the fourth player in NBA history to do that. You're making it seem like he didn't average one of
How
the
many
best
people have
seasons.
averaged a 30-point triple-double?
One, but how many more wins did
Oh,
SGA have?
one,
18.
but you're talking about 4 people.
He had 18.
Go ahead.
If that's
I
the
don't want to
case,
interrupt you. I'm sorry.
if stats
Russ
is
had
the
more
case, then why
points on
didn't
his triple-double.
Luca win
Just
last
saying.
year?
Twice.
Luca had so much better stats than
And I love
Jokic
Russ,
last
man.
year, and Jokic had seven more wins. And
So
now y'all want to move the
because you're
goalpost.
salty.
Y'all want to move
So
the goalpost.
no. So
Stop
now you're
interrupting me.
salty because Luka
So
didn't win
now
it.
y'all want to move the goalpost for Jokic. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, y'all want to move the goalpost for Jokic, saying that, oh no, stats matter now, when last year didn't matter. Record mattered. He's 18 games over Jokic. He led his team to 68 wins, and I don't care if you take him off. No, they're not. Did you not see how inconsistent J-Dub was in the Denver series? He's not.
Averages
He's
20
not going to
points in the
lead a
playoffs.
team to a sixth seed, seventh seed. Not in the
Averages
West.
20 points in the playoffs.
No, bro. You don't watch the game, so you don't know.
I got a question, Ryan. I do watch the games. I hate you.
Due to his historic season and being able to lead his team to 68 wins. That's
All
why
I'm saying,
he's MVP.
you know what? Okay. I got a question, Fonzo and Josh. I think me and Ryan talked about this already.
Let's hear it.
Who would win the series between the Nuggets and the OKC Thunder if both of the players switched?
You can't do that as constructive. You can't do that as constructive.
Just ask.
Yeah,
just
because
ask.
that's not a
Just
good
answer the question,
argument
I mean.
because
Nope,
I feel
just answer the
like
question.
no matter
Just answer the
what,
question.
Jokic is
Nope,
the
just
better
answer the question.
player. But we're not arguing
Jokic
better
is
100%.
player.
We're not arguing better player.
We're not
arguing
arguing most valuable player on the
MVP.
season, and you have to take in the different variables each and every single year. Because even if we're arguing that, we have to look back at past MVPs.
So who
like
would win?
Derek,
So
like
you
Derek.
are saying OKC would win with Jokic on the team?
Okay,
because he's a
But that's
better
different.
player.
They
We're not
almost
talking
won with
about
Jokic on the
MVP.
Nuggets. Like it's just
Okay.
kind of
Because
like
Jokic is better.
okay,
we're
Josh.
not arguing if Jokic
Josh,
is
But
better.
Josh, let me say this.
What
real
I'm
quick.
saying is the Nuggets with Shea
But I
aren't
don't think
taking it to 7.
I
They're
don't
not taking
think
it to 7.
like how you're saying Denver without Shea. I mean OKC without Shea
You
would
don't
be
realize
this
how
like really
they
good
wouldn't
team.
be
I just think they
good,
would be
bro.
exactly like the Spurs.
Yes, you
Yeah.
don't play it. Maybe a playing team. Maybe I see the Spurs
Okay,
being better than
okay,
them.
Josh. Not Josh. Damien, let me ask you this.
I would argue the Spurs would be better than the Thunder without Shea.
Yes, they would.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
have a superstar. J-Dub's not a superstar.
Yeah.
Neither is Chet.
And then Chet
Chet missed 56 games this year.
Though Chet shows signs of being was a really good player at times, he's only averaging 15 points in the playoffs. So it's just kind of like he's not also doing his own fair share of stepping up as a number 2. Then if we look at J-Dub had 6 points in like 3 games for like 3 straight games. So
Yeah,
like
game
even
6
so
had 6 points,
SGA
bro.
was really
Like,
stepping up, but I'm not taking away the fact that Jokic had a really good season, but at the same time his coach got fired in the same season. So it's just kind of like it's not like he didn't do enough also to keep his coach around, if we're being completely honest. And then if we look at
atrocious defensively too.
Yeah, and then if you look at the whole aspect, they both have strong cases. For me, it was like the Ashton Genty and Travis Hunter argument. Like I didn't care who won, but if you look at the variables, who was the number 1 team and who led the league in scoring and was the number 1 player on that team, it was SGA, and he deserved
it's
MVP.
always been like that. It's always been the best. They've always taken into account.
But we're not arguing better player. We know who the better player is. We're already
Everyone
arguing
knows who the better
Nikola
player
Jokic
is.
in the top 10 all
That's
time.
what people don't
But
get.
for MVP, it's different.
Yeah.
And Damian,
I'm
let
talking about
me
this
add
year.
in
I'm
this.
talking about this
Damian,
year. I'm not
let
talking
me
about
let me
top
let
10.
me
I'm not
add
talking
in
about
this.
whole
Okay.
career. I'm talking about this year. Jokic was by
Okay.
far the better player and by far more valuable
Better
to
player,
his
yes, but
team.
he's not an
But
MVP.
Okay.
more valuable to his team. More
Okay,
valuable
Damian,
to his team.
let me add in this. In 2016, 2017, however you want to say, we're not going to get into the year argument again. 2016, 2017, Russ averaged a triple double, right?
I love
So
Russ.
he okay, so he averaged a triple double MVP, right? Was he the best player in the world? Who did that belong to? LeBron, right?
LeBron.
So since he was the best player in the world, like you say, Jokic is, shouldn't he win MVP? Even
If
though
that's
he
the case, LeBron should have
had
like 22 MVPs.
even though
Don't
he
care.
wasn't the best or had the best statistical season. And not to mention,
No, but
Shea has
that's completely different because because Jokic did have a statistically better season than SGA.
Statistically,
SGA.
but
You're
we're talking
making it seem like SGA didn't have one of the greatest guard seasons
You
ever
wanna
since
hear
Michael
who-
Jordan.
But
who
but
that
Jokic
list
had one
I
of the
said
best.
about?
But Jokic
Will,
had one of the
KD,
best
and SGA.
seasons of any player of all
And
time.
Jordan.
We're not just talking about guards. We're not just talking about guards. We're talking about any player, any position: point guard, shooting guard, small
So
forward,
did
power forward,
SGA.
center.
32, 5, and 5 put him in company with Will, Jordan, and KD. That's one guard.
that sounds damn great to me.
That's one guard,
Nah.
bro.
So I never answered my question. Who's winning in
We did.
OKC
I
or
said
Thunder?
Jokic would win.
Yo,
I said the
Yeah,
team would
Jokic.
Jokic
But
would win
what- but
because
That's
are
the
they
best player,
sweeping?
though.
Are they sweeping? Or are they taking it to 7? What do y'all think, gentlemen? I mean,
5.
gentlemen, like what do y'all think? 5?
It's a
I
different
disagree.
I feel like it's a
constructed
whole different
team.
argument because the teams are different. Like if you
That's
take
not
away
a
Jokic
valid
from the
argument.
The Nuggets have no big man like at all.
Yeah.
Like it's kind
He's
of
the
like
only center. He's
they would have
DeAndre Jordan?
DeAndre Jordan would be getting some bird.
DeAndre
Yeah,
Jordan
it just
can't
it
even
wouldn't work
play,
out the same
bro.
because you're putting Chet and Jokic on the same team. Now Chet isn't the primary defender at the center position, and he's also able to dish it to a stretch 4, to a stretch 5. Well, he would be the 4, and then it would be like a little, and then he would also have help with Isaiah Hartenstein on the outside. So the team would be an annihilation because it would just be harder. But if you look at the aspect of having a guard on that same team, it's different because the guard isn't so detrimental to isn't as like, how am I going to say this? Like he doesn't need the big man help as Jokic does because there's already two solid big men on the Thunder.
All I'm saying is you replace Jokic with
This
basically
isn't valid for an MVP argument. This isn't valid at all.
Okay, but
It
what I'm
makes no
saying,
sense.
if I'm like I
We
said,
understand who the better player is. This doesn't make sense.
The only reason why is team success. That's it. That's literally it.
He led the league in scoring, Damian, and he
Yeah,
was
but-
second in steals.
That's it. No, that's it. That's
He was-
literally
That's
it.
it.
two-way
Only led the
basketball.
league in
He
scoring.
played two-way
Only led the league in
basketball.
scoring.
Bro, did you
But
not
dude,
hear the list he
was
just
it-
joined? Will Chamberlain. He scored 100 points. I don't know if you know that. Michael Jordan, the
Nope,
second
allegedly.
greatest player to ever
Allegedly.
live. And Kevin
Allegedly.
Durant.
Yeah, allegedly. I'm not buying that.
Kevin Durant, probably one of the best scorers to ever live.
What are you doing right now, bro?
Take it out. Take it out, bro.
Absolutely nothing. He's not doing nothing. He can't rebuttal my argument because it's valid.
No, it's not, bro.
Okay. We spend too much time on this.
Wait, let me
on
just
this right here.
last
Wait,
year-
I didn't.
last
I
year-
haven't even talked about the OKC Wolves.
Okay.
We have
Yeah.
time. We can let them
No,
argue.
you'll go to that in a second. But all right, Ryan.
All right.
thing.
So last year, Jokic won with the 7-game lead. 7-game lead over Luka. Luka wasn't even third. I mean, wasn't even second, by the way. He got robbed. But he won. He got robbed if we're talking about statistically. But he won. He beat Luka with the 7-game lead. But y'all are saying SGA can't win with the 18-game lead. That doesn't make sense. He won 18 more games than him. And Chet missed half. Chet missed
Team
half
success.
the season.
And then if
That's
you
all
want to
I'm
look
saying.
back,
That's the only reason why he deserves
most
it.
of the season.
Luka also had a 20. I believe he had 30.
32, 11, and
39
9,
and
yeah,
9.
something like that.
30,
yeah.
11, and 9. So like,
Which is
bro,
just
it was
comparable to
34, 9,
Jokic.
and 9.
Not a
34,
triple
9,
double.
and 9.
Not he didn't actually average the triple double like Jokic did though.
Dude, it's just
but
one
there's
assist
different
away.
positions. Like,
Yeah.
I
Well.
think it's probably more impression for a guard to average a triple double. To be
Yeah.
honest,
I think it's almost as, but also being able to pass
But
like
did
Jokic
you
does.
hear me? Also, iHeart was out. Chet was out for significant. J-Dub was out.
J-Dub was out 30 games, yeah.
That's 3 of his starters that were out for a combined probably like 60, more than 60 probably.
Yeah.
All,
Chet was
all
out
I'm
for
saying, all I'm saying is you can't
probably
be
half the
you can't be
season.
the most valuable player if you could shoot 4 for 13 against the one of the worst playoff teams against the Memphis Grizzlies. If you could shoot 4 for 13 and your team
He
still
just
win by
contradicted
60.
himself.
By 60. They
He
won
just
by
said
60 when
against
their
one of the
star
worst playoff
player
teams.
But
That's
it's
the
a
shoot
same thing.
play-in team also. Like the Memphis
Yeah.
Grizzlies
It's not a
barely
playoff
scraped
team.
They
by
were
into the
ass.
playoffs. Like they weren't even
four.
prepared.
But
Then you also
exactly,
got to
that's,
think
that's even worse.
their best
Shea scored
primary
4 for 13.
defender was hurt. I don't know if you knew that. Like
Yeah.
I don't
he
know if you
literally
knew this,
died on the
but
court like
Taylor
2 weeks
Jenkins
before
got
that.
fired also.
Yeah.
Shea scored or shot 4 for 13, and his team still won by 60. If Jokic ever shot 4 for 13, their team is losing by 20.
They literally won against the Thunder when he shot that. You idiot. Oh my
Nope,
goodness.
nope. Actually, better statistically. We actually went over this. SGA's this last game was so much worse than any game of Jokic that he played this entire, like game 3 last series.
He had
He scored, what was
17
it, 20?
points.
No,
No, he
I
had
think it was
17.
20 points,
He had
16 rebounds,
17.
and 6 assists.
He had 17 points. I looked at it.
I think I texted it last night in the group chat. And then he also shot better. He also shot better than SGA, and he missed 10 threes. Jokic missed 10 threes and still shot better than Shea.
I'm pretty sure Jokic had 17 points and they still won by 9.
I don't know. Where are we at? Hold on. Jokic won MVP or got robbed. I'm sorry. That's
I don't know
where we're
because
at.
you can make a lot of arguments against that, like with LeBron
It just
Doesn't make
every
sense.
single year.
that makes
I-
no sense because
The only reason
Yeah.
why I'm okay with it is because OKC beat the
you
Nuggets.
can make that with LeBron,
And
It just
I
doesn't
love
make
LeBron.
sense
Give me Braun. Give me
because
Braun.
but it's a
team
regular
success
season
has
award.
always been
It
has
is a
always
regular
played
season award.
into it.
It is a
Has
regular season
always
award.
been has always played into the MVP. I think the only one that wasn't really was Russ's. I think he was like
Yeah, it was
17?
an anomaly.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, that's
Just
the only
there's
one.
something
All the other
there's something more there's something just more trustworthy with Jokic. Like
this was Shea's
just
first
no,
bad game
he's just
off
more
season.
trustworthy. Like
I
he's
mean
like the
off
first one in,
postseason.
first one out type of guy. You know what I mean?
He's
Just
not. He's on his phone looking at horses.
SGA, just something seems like it always looks like SGA is just like up to something. No, like no good. He's
First
just
one
up
in,
to
first
no
one out.
good.
SGA's whole life
just
is
his aura.
consistent, bro. Do you
That's
not
just
watch?
his aura.
You watch
Nah,
enough
bro.
TikTok,
Like
you should know that.
nah, like Jokic is
There's so
like
many edits.
sneaky athletic. SGA just looks like he's always trying to like I don't know. He just
He's
looks like
athletic in a
nefarious.
way
You know what
y'all
I
can't
mean?
comprehend. Do you see when he
What
gets
what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say here, Damien?
I don't know. I just
Are you
something
trying
about
to say
Jokic.
something in particular here?
Something about Jokic, man. I don't know.
You know,
Something about him.
it sounds like you're trying to say something different. But all right, hold on. Let's get back to
Back on topic,
regular
bro.
schedule program right here. Yeah. Wolves Thunder, Damien. What do you think of this series so far? And what was your prediction before?
Okay, so my prediction was OKC was going to win in 4. I thought they were going to sweep. I mean, like Ryan said, they shot tremendous this last game, so that's not maintainable.
and he started going for Thunder.
And I love Anthony Edwards and what he's doing. I just don't think I don't think that's happening again, honestly. OKC's defense is honestly just it moves too good. Like everybody is on the same page when it comes to defense. It's just a matter of, everybody has their off night. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna happen, on any given day it can happen. But I say there's no way that the Timberwolves win another one, in my opinion.
Well,
Like I think it's such a rare it's too rare. Like SGA not scoring enough. What's his name? Julius Randle stepped up today, which I think that probably won't happen for the rest of the series. And then
He also stepped up defensively.
he did, but I don't know. I don't see it happening again, to be honest.
Well, I think, okay, I'm going to just break it down like this. As far as it's been a tale of pretty much two different teams right here. as far as the Timberwolves, they've been in every single game so far. It's just been the third quarters from the Thunder that they're just been
Hmm.
taking dominant leads. It's like the Golden State Warriors esque as far as just defensively, they start swarming. They front the post with Julius Randle. They start doubling Ant. The biggest thing is they're trying to make Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle try to make the kick out passes where the role players are going to make their threes. And that's what happened this last game in game 3. So the adjustment is going to be, all right, well, can Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle beat us one-on-one when they're going into the paint? So we're going to see how that goes. I think game 4 is going to be a competitive game. I know these first 3 have been just blowouts completely. They haven't been as exciting as we wanted them to be. But I think this one, it's going to be a true push or pull. And I think that the Timberwolves, they're going to win. They're going to win, I think, at least one more game. I think it's going to be OKC in 6. I see them closing out in Minnesota because also another thing, the Thunder, they're not going to be shooting this bad for this long. It's already been 3 games where they've just been shooting just atrocious from 3. And the Timberwolves, it was bound for them to start making some threes because you correct me if I'm wrong, any of you guys. I think they've attempted almost over 100 threes or 120 threes within these 3 games. So they're chucking up over 40 a game. So it's just bound to happen. But I think OKC, you could clearly tell they're the better team. Shea's better than Anthony Edwards right now, but I just don't see it being enough because defensively they're more sound. And I'm gonna put this back to you, Josh. I think that the Thunder, after they beat the Nuggets, it kind of gave them that extra boost of confidence, beating the defending champs
Hmm.
and knowing that they could go on the road to Game 7. So, do you think that really mattered right there?
I think it matters because they know how to like come through with like kind of get out of adversity. And I think that was my argument versus why I think it will be done in 5, and that's only because Jokic isn't on the other side as compared to Anthony Edwards. And you also got to think in the first quarter alone, if we look at just the score at the end of it, the Timberwolves were unconscious. Like they were not missing in that first quarter. And you get a good separation early on a team like the Thunder and kind of put their backs against the wall. It's going to be hard for them to answer back, especially when all your shooters are on. And like I said, Nas Reed earlier in the early in this game had it going. Anthony Edwards was attacking, especially to open up that second quarter as well when he got a couple of steals and dunks and hit a 3. I believe that was the second or start of the second or start of the third. It was one of the 2. He came out firing immediately. It just seemed like they had a lot of momentum and a lot, and the Thunder looked too relaxed going into game 3. And I think the Thunder are one of those teams that make adjustments better than anyone in the entire, some of the best in the entire NBA. And that's due to Mark Dagnall. And I don't see them having that same type of start to a game heading into game 4. And I'm not going to say that it's going to be like an annihilation by the Thunder because I do respect the Timberwolves in the aspect that they can shoot whenever they need to, but it's also asking a lot of them as well to keep doing that over and over again. Like Ryan pointed out, 60% from the field and 50% from the 3. That was my argument against them in the Lakers, that they won't be able to keep it up. And they honestly weren't able to keep it up after that. It just the Lakers' depth kind of got to them, while as the Thunder, their depth will step up when they need to. Just this last game, it
100%.
wasn't there. And in this one, I just don't think they won't be able to continue shooting 60% and 50% from the field, from both the field and 3-point percentage.
The Timberwolves also had the depth step up this last game as well.
Yeah, like, and some guys they're just not going to do that again. I don't see it. Dante DiVincenzo had a really big game, and he's been very inconsistent in this playoffs. They went away from Rudy Gobert quite a bit in this last one, so they can kind of get some speed moving along with the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's just a lot of adjustments that they had to make that the Thunder will have answers for.
No,
So
I don't
I
know,
want
man.
to
Rudy Gobert disappeared. Like absolutely disappeared in the series.
I want to bounce off or like just talk about how Josh said they were too relaxed. It almost seemed like the Thunder just were like okay with like giving that game up. Does that make sense? They were up 2-0. They were getting
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
annihilated. Like it's kind of like just like you can have this game. Like we're okay. Like it's fine. You can take this game. We're gonna bounce back with adjustments. And yeah, I do believe in this team more than I do the Timberwolves. Similar to what Josh said, how they're probably one of the best, if not the best teams at coming back, like bounce backs. That's why they
Yeah.
beat the Nuggets. They were
Mhm.
down 2-1, went up 2-3 or 3-2. I just and that's against Nikola Jokic, like Josh said. Imagine what they're going to do to this team who doesn't have Nikola Jokic. So yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I
And
I
then
agree
also,
100%. Yeah. Go ahead, Damien. Go ahead.
sorry, I was looking at the stats between game one and game two, and the I don't know about this last game, but before last game, um the Thunder were shooting better by like 9% field goal wise. They averaged like four less turnovers a game, and then they were just out rebounding the Timberwolves as well. And if you could cause more turnovers, if you could out rebound the team and you could shoot better, you're not losing. Like
yeah. I don't
the
see them
Thunder
losing the turnover
the
battle again at
the
all.
Timberwolves,
Yeah,
the
I agree. Yeah.
Timberwolves would truly need to do a complete 360 from the first two games, which they really did the in game three. But um, what was that?
No, well, a 360, that's the exact same way. You spin around,
Oh,
you're
I'm so
facing the
sorry.
exact same way.
180. They have to do. They got to do a
There
complete
you go. There
180.
you go.
They got to do a complete
There,
180
there you go.
from game one and game two.
I know what you meant, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm
I'll,
sure chat understands as well.
no, but all
Right,
right.
chat.
I,
Don't clip that, chat. Don't
I'll,
clip
I want to ask all of you guys, after watching
Okay.
these first three games, what are y'all's predictions? Just rapid fire. What for the rest of the series?
Go, Josh.
Well, one of y'all. Yeah.
I can see
Good boy.
in this Pacers and Knicks series, I think it's the same prediction for me. I think it will end in 6. I kind of see where the Pacers kind of gave it up towards the end. They were up by 15 in this last one, and I understand the Knicks have also had some pretty big leads in the first 2 games as well. But in that third game, it kind of just seemed like the Pacers just went cold from the from shooting in that late into that fourth quarter, and even they were with Neesmith going out for that little bit of time. It kind of hurt them a little bit when it came to having another shooter on the court. And then Benedict Mathurin also has been pretty non-existent. So I think there's still a lot more that they have to offer. The Knicks, I think, are playing the hardest they possibly can right now, and Jalen Brunson is doing the most that he can right now. And I just think that's the way that they're playing compared to the Pacers. I think the Pacers will continue to kind of work on the things that they have going wrong, and I think it will still end in 6. And for me, I believe it's still the same with the Thunder and Timberwolves, that it will end in 5. I just think that the Thunder will make adjustments and the Timberwolves will have to just deal with it.
Okay. Well, you kind of transitioned perfect into the Knicks and Pacers series. So we're a
Oh, my
split
bad.
table right here.
I
No,
forgot.
no, you're
We've
good.
been talking so
No,
long. I didn't even think that I
no,
already
no,
thought we
you're
talked
good.
about it.
Okay. So you said OKC in 5. Damien, what's your prediction for the rest of the Western Conference before we move to Eastern Conference? Just real quick.
Worst case scenario for Thunder is Thunder in 6, but I have them winning these next two games, honestly.
Ryan.
I think they all have noticed. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, Ryan, you go. I'm ready to talk about the Knicks and Pacers too.
I'm gonna say 6. I do believe they can bounce back, but this team, I respect the Timberwolves. I'll say 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I say OKC in 6, but okay, yeah, no. Transition from Josh. He just did it naturally. We have a split table right here between Pacers and Knicks. So both Josh and Ryan think that the Pacers are going to win this series, and Damien and I, like I mentioned, the Damien curse is kind of on our side right here, where we have the Knicks. And I know you said already, Josh, as far as you think the Pacers are still going to close this out in 6 right here. But Ryan, what do you think as far as with this as of right now, with this series, and do you think it's still going to go 6 games?
Through this series, I see the Pacers. They seem to be having their way with the Knicks throughout all 3 games. Maybe not as
I'll have
much
my way with you.
in game 1. Mute this guy's mic, bro. Yeah, not as much
Go
in
ahead,
game
Ryan.
1. Aaron Neesmith just became a flamethrower, but throughout these past 2, they just had their way. They did what they wanted, down low, just played bigger, played smarter. Just watching Andrew Nemhard and Aaron Neesmith shed those screens, bro. Mm, man. I just need the tape rolling, bro. Need it above my
Clip
bed
that
just to
chat.
watch it over and over, bro. It's just so beautiful. So beautiful, man.
Straight choking the chicken to that, huh?
Bro, Damian, stop.
All right. As far as for
I thought that's where he
this
was going
side
with it.
No, I'll keep. Wait.
Go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead. Finish up your point. Finish up your
No,
point.
but the Pacers are doing what they want, and I just don't see the Knicks. Yeah, they won tonight, and I think the reason for them winning was being able to slow down the Pacers in the second half. Kind of like Josh said, they went cold in the second, but in the first half, dominating, did what they needed to do, and in the first half, similar to what I've been saying, the Pacers just looked better, played with ease. They were getting out in transition. I think there was a point where they had 16 points in transition, and the Knicks had 0. They're just a better team overall to me. And I wanted to also, sorry,
All right.
also another
Yeah.
reason
Go
for
ahead.
this
Go ahead. Go
win
ahead.
was do Tibbs actually created a rotation and finally switched the lineup. I don't know if he's ever done that in his life, but
For real.
he started Mitchell Robinson instead of Josh Hart, and I think that just helped defend the pick and roll more. But I wanted to share this stat with y'all. This wasn't in game 3. This was prior to game 3. But this is Indiana's efficiency throughout the series. So Indiana's efficiency on ISOs versus Cat or Brunson, 2.1 points per possession. And then a pick and roll versus Cat, 1.37 points per possession. Pick and roll versus Brunson, 1.27 points per possession. And the average for half court possession is 0.98 points per possession. So they're dominating. They're doing what they want to this team, and I just don't see the Knicks doing this again. The reason for this win was due to the Pacers going cold. I just don't see it happening again. I say Pacers in 5. No, I'll go 5.
Nah, all right. All right. As far as this side, as far as the other side right here on the opposite side of the spectrum, I know Josh and Ryan, they have the Pacers here, but this is where Damien and I feel like for the first time on a sports take, we finally agree as far as the Knicks are winning the series.
Nuggets and Clippers as well.
Nuggets and Clippers. I'm not gonna lie, Damien. It was looking kind of scary in that first half as far as with this Knicks and Pacers series in game 3. But it's back to life. There's back to chance, game 4. So what have you seen from the series so far? And why are the Knicks still going to win this series? Other than you rooting for the Pacers because you have the Damian curse on your side.
Yes, I want to put that out there. I am going for the Pacers now, just because of my curse.
Yeah.
I am going for the Knicks because of my money. I will lose $350 in the span of like 9 days because I don't know.
Who did you lose that money to? Just wondering. Inquiring minds.
Bonzo and Ryan, because I got rage baited into betting the Nuggets versus OKC.
No. You're the one that started. No. You're not gonna start this, David.
We're not gonna go over the details right now. But
he called us out in the group chat saying $100.
I said that prior to them even beating the Clippers. I said whenever the Nuggets beat the Clippers, we're betting 100 each. And it didn't look too good.
And we did.
But anyways, I have the Knicks winning in 6-7, just because I feel like the star power on the Knicks and the momentum of the city is just too much. It's just too much. They're gonna
They
push
lost
them into the right
twice in
direction.
their own city. What are you talking about right now?
And that's okay.
The momentum of the city,
And
they
that's
lost
okay.
twice.
And that's okay because they just barely went. They just barely went into
They
Indiana
have no momentum.
and beat them
Like,
down
there's no
2-0.
momentum even in this last game, bro. They were down 14.
That's what champions are made of. Backs to the wall.
There's no champions
There you go, David.
on the Knicks.
Back to the wall. You have to fight back, and that's what they did today.
There's actually a champion
That's what they
on the
did
other
today.
side. I don't know what
Right,
you're talking
Bonzo?
about.
Right, Bonzo?
Right.
It was literally all or nothing. It was literally
it was all or
today.
nothing. They were down 20 points. They were down 20 points.
They were down 20.
Like the momentum of the city. They lost twice in their own city.
Okay,
bro.
and that's
I'm not saying
and that's
momentum
okay.
of the city. That's David. That's David.
That's me. That's me personally. Momentum of the TikToks I've been watching, like.
Why would you admit that?
I've been seeing those. And
doesn't know
New
home is
York, concrete jungles. You know that song? Dude,
The TikToks, they've been hyping you up, huh?
yeah,
That's
bro, they do.
legendary.
And anyways, I think the Knicks could win it in 6 or 7 because they are. I believe they're shooting damn near the same. The only thing that the Pacers are doing better is assists. They're passing the ball around more. They're distributing around the teammates. And then
They have
I believe it's
engine.
and then
Their offense
also
runs like an engine.
fast break points as well is what Pacers are doing better at.
It's almost like the
So
number one offense in the entire
and
NBA.
if
But
if the if the Knicks if they could slow down the ball, make good
Not
shots,
happening.
not turn the ball over, and continue because they've been out rebounding the Indiana Pacers. If they can continue to out rebound and limit their turnovers, the fast break points will slow. I mean, it's going to drop
Mhm.
dramatically, and I mean they're shooting about damn near the same in this series before today. I haven't looked at today's stats side by side or anything. But in game 1 and game 2, if the stats are literally so identical, it's insane. The only difference is the fast break points and the assists. They're like I said, they're distributing the ball around the team more, making it harder for everybody to close out on one specific player because everybody's banging threes and you know what I
I
mean,
think the
doing
reason
their
for that is
playing
because
their
they have
role
a
really
better
well.
offense. The New York Knicks look like they're stagnant when they play offense. If I'm being honest, it's just
Yeah.
It's
pick
not
and
like
roll every time.
I
You're not gonna
mean,
win
I
on
can agree
winning.
because Jalen Brunson is keeping them in because he's averaging 39.5 points a game in between the game 1 and game 2. Um,
The
but
game he didn't go off, they
I
won.
believe. Okay, I know that's what I'm saying because it wasn't just we need to stop Jalen Brunson. It was we need to stop him and him and him and Cat and Mikal Bridges and
it's
yes,
only
I don't know.
Cat
I
and
just
Jalen
don't.
Brunson, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
I just
okay.
Mikal Bridges is the dog. You
Yeah,
don't
but
watch the games.
he's not the same that he was in Phoenix, bro. He hasn't been the same since like he played the Spurs on Christmas
yeah,
Day.
I was just about to say. No, but I just feel like the Pacers offense is like a well-oiled machine. They have all these sets. They know what they're doing. It's not the same play every
Hey,
time. When you make
Mute him,
when you
bro.
just
Mute him, bro.
when
Josh
you
is
come
trying.
up here, bro. When you
No,
get up here,
I'm gonna mute myself.
call
Sorry.
for a pick from Cat, bro. Just we know what's gonna happen. You're so predictable, New York. Like, come on. Like in MSG, you lose 2 games
Well
because you're
oiled,
so
you said.
predictable. Like, I just don't think that they have a chance at winning this series when this Pacers team is thoroughly running their offense in ways they need to and destroying Cat and Brunson. Their biggest strengths are also their biggest weaknesses. That can't happen. They're cones on defense. I'm going right at him if I see him on the court.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
well,
they're bending you over, but go ahead, Fonzo.
okay. First off, I want to say
Last
through
time
these
on the
first
pod.
3 games, this has been a great series so far. I want to say that. So I actually brought the stat up to Ryan like right before you guys joined. So there's been an 83-point differential between OKC and Minnesota series as far as combined score.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the Knicks and the Pacers has been 14 total points. So the lowest was game 2, which was 15 from OKC. That's been the combined total of Indy and the Knicks. So it just shows this series has been back and forth and who could be more clutch. And
And
I'll put it
also,
like this.
Aaron Neesmith will never hit 6 threes in 4.5 minutes again.
Well, perfect.
No,
I
he
wanted to bring that
literally-
up right there.
No.
Yeah,
they
go
act
ahead.
Like he
Go ahead,
wasn't
Fonzo.
shooting
Shut your bitch ass up.
50% during the season. He's one of the best
Okay.
shooters in the league.
I don't care.
Okay, well,
but he's
6
not
threes
scoring
in a row.
18 in 4.5 minutes ever again.
I think it was
But
like
y'all-
2 minutes, something like
but
that.
I know, but like y'all
He
act like
checked
he's
in with
not a
5
good
minutes left in the game, and by
shooter.
25 seconds, he had
I think
6
he's
threes
shooting 47 in the playoffs. Like, that's what he does.
because of the
bro.
6 threes that he had in
Prior
3
to
minutes.
that, you.
He's also averaging 18 on this on the entire playoffs also. So
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay.
Oh, exactly. He's averaging 18 throughout the entire game. He scored 18 in 3 minutes.
Why'd you leave him open?
He
Yeah,
wasn't
I
open, to
didn't.
be fair.
I didn't.
Blame
I didn't
Josh
leave him
Hart.
open.
Blame Josh Hart for slipping twice, bro.
Tell
No,
bro to
Josh
take
Hart,
them Kobe sixes
him
off.
slipping
Them-
twice.
They do not
Something.
work,
It's
bro.
something about Josh's man. Something about Josh slipping and letting somebody else hit a
Okay,
three.
you set yourself up for that. You
That
set
was
yourself
so
up for that. You set yourself
That
up
was
for that
so-
one right there.
Bro,
Yeah.
after
Damn,
I
you
carried
Fonzo.
after I carried a 6'5",
Oh my
Wait,
gosh.
wait,
playing
all
with
the other
Oh my
teams,
God.
I'm just Lou
5'6"
Dort
to
here.
5'8" guys.
Holy.
Just Lou
in
Dort here.
I want to let
basketball,
the pod know.
Let 'em know, Damian.
Fonzo broke Josh.
It's not as
For
impressive. We're nearly
game.
the same height. Like it's not the.
It
it's
doesn't
not as
matter
im-
how tall
it's not
you
as
are. You still
impressive
got broke.
as Ryan being 5'9" and locking you up down low, bro. It's not.
What are you talking? You're deflecting right now. You got broke for game, and
You're
he squished it in
6'5",
your
bro.
mouth.
You're 6'5", bro.
All right,
You're
so
6'5".
I lock Damien up
Take-
and
And
I do my
humble.
thing, and whenever we're down low,
Ryan,
it's like
Ryan,
I
you
go
didn't
up
score on
the
me.
field,
Yes, he
Ryan,
did, bro.
you did
are-
not
Yes, he
score
did.
on me.
No,
lie. Do
David,
not
David,
lie.
do not lie. Do not
bro.
lie on
He
this
took you the
podcast.
entire
Every time I
time.
We
score
are
on him,
many
When?
things,
He
but we
scored
are
all
not
his
liars.
points on you, bro.
No,
on you,
bro. He was
On
not
you,
scoring
he
on
scored
me.
all his points, bro.
No, he
On you,
didn't.
he
I did.
double.
You drove to the lane. You drove to the lane and scored on
No,
me.
he didn't drive. He did not
Brian
drive,
was
bro.
busting
He
your
didn't
ass
drive.
in
He was
post.
busting your ass,
Brian,
bro.
Brian was busting
In
your
the
ass in the post.
post?
No,
Yes,
bro,
in the
yes,
post.
he was easily. He had you
No.
jumping for
David, no
everything,
way.
bro.
No
Do
way,
not be
David.
like this, bro. No, bro, do not do that. He
Why are
scored
we clip
all
farming
his
right now?
points on
Why are
you,
we
bro.
clip farming? Why are we
We
clip farming
are
right now?
clip farming,
This is
bro.
a podcast,
not
We
lie,
have
not a YouTube
someone
video.
go and record the games next time because Ryan
We're
busted your
playing.
ass,
We're
bro.
playing tomorrow in the
Bro,
morning. We're
That's
playing
Ryan
my
tomorrow in the
brother,
morning.
by the
your
way,
ass,
and I'm
bro.
humble.
We're playing. We're
Damien.
playing tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and we're going live. We're going
Damien,
live.
no, bro. Like you do not understand.
Executive decision by
He
Damien.
had you
Yes.
jumping, bro. He had you jumping the entire time.
I'd
Bro,
rather be jumping than
No,
stumbling.
he scored. He scored on you.
I'd rather
every
be
single
jumping
time you jumped. By the way,
every
He scored-
time.
Yes, he did, bro. Like
Yes.
no,
I
David,
scored- I
yes.
scored
the
on you.
only times you did block
The
him is
only
when he
reason,
drove
the only
lane.
reason why everybody in here is agreeing is because you got broke. Ryan was
No,
on the
we're
other team,
not
and
agreeing
Fonzo was on
this,
the other
bro.
team.
The only times you blocked him is when he actually drove the lane. When he set you up inside on the post, bro, he scored on you every single time.
We're live streaming this
Da-
tomorrow. I'm so serious.
Damien,
serious.
for the
It's
second
called
game
travel
after
every
y'all
time I
won the
score.
first game.
Is that not a
Af-
travel?
Yeah,
I
every
swear
time
that
you
was
like,
a
Yeah,
travel.
every time, every
Is that not a
time.
travel? Is that
Hey,
not a travel?
hey,
He
you-
broke
Around
you
me,
every
and
single
it
time.
didn't work.
David, you said Hakeem's your
I'm
favorite
5'9",
player.
by the
Well, you
way.
getting busted up by his footwork. You're getting busted up by his footwork in that second game.
I never
watch
claimed to be a
action hard,
basketball
bro.
player. I never
Yes,
claimed to be a
You
basketball
might be
player.
better than everybody here.
Yes, you did.
Nobody's beating
bro.
me in a one-on-one. Nobody's beating me in a one-on-one in this pod.
All right,
Just want to let y'all know.
all right, so-called listeners, we're gonna live stream when I beat him.
So-called listeners. So-called listeners.
That was fire.
That's actually solid. That's actually a solid
That's
like
pretty tough. We have
Yeah.
our fans have a name now. So-called
So-
listeners.
so-called listeners.
Perfect.
I'm just the best with coming up with names, right?
I know, breaking egg and cheese.
Breaking egg and cheese.
Yeah, breaking egg and cheese. There you go.
All right, back on.
Do you think
Ah.
Brecken has FOMO right now?
Fonzo?
I think so. He'd probably be talking about Jokic. Oh, he'd be on Damien's side right now with Jokic. And
That's
Russell
just because he's
Westbrook.
racist, not because of
that's because
Whoa, whoa,
That's because he
whoa.
stays to his race, bro. That's nothing to do
Yeah.
with like
His-
actually knowing ball.
his top five is like John
Whoa,
Stockton,
don't
Reed
throw out
Shepherd,
that-
Bill
don't-
Walton.
Don't throw out that racist allegation without Brecken being here to defend
I
himself.
know. Yeah, no. He's gonna
Don't throw out-
get
He wouldn't
back
deny
into
it, bro. I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Oh, shit.
Something
Last
about-
time he was on the pod, he kept saying stuff like this.
That is very true.
his top
He
five.
did
is-
say about Joe Burrow, he could say, I'm not gonna bring
No,
that up.
just move on, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so I'm agreeing with Damien here as far as I think the Knicks are winning this series still, and I think they're winning in 7. And I just think so from game
Softball.
1, game 3, as far as these two games, they basically switch. I still think the Pacers should be up 2-1, but I think the Knicks should have won game 1, Pacers should have won game 3. So it's pretty much even as is because Pacers won game 2 fair and square.
Yep,
It was
I
just
agree.
4 is 3-1.
Okay, I'll say this about game 4. It's going to depend on the star power. Like you agree, or I agree with you, Damien, as far as the star power for the Knicks, it is better. But as far as the entire roster construction of the
Give
Pacers,
me the Pacers.
it's much better.
But then
It's
the
much
Pacers,
better.
but then you can make the same argument. Pacers have the experience on their side. Like they've had more players that have
second
played
Western
deeper in the
Conference
playoffs, and they
Finals.
have the more experienced coach in the playoffs. While freaking Tom Thibodeau's bounced the first round every year.
but it's still
Give me
playoff
Rick
experience.
Carlisle over
And
Tibbs every day.
I'm not disagreeing as far as with the coaches,
You
but as far
disagree.
as better star players, you have to give that to the Knicks. Tyrese Halliburton has had a great postseason. I'm not denying that. And
I'll
he's in
give
the
it to you.
conversation
But
for
Ryan Nembhard is better than
maybe a
Jalen
top
Brunson.
15, maybe top
Andrew, my
15
bad.
player in the league. But I'm just saying, as far as when it comes down to these games, what was it in this fourth quarter that was a big swing factor? Carl Anthony Town, who had 20 points, 8 rebounds, 6 for 9 from the field, 3 3-pointers in the fourth quarter, compared to the Pacers. Well, Pascal couldn't get a shot. Tyrese Halliburton couldn't get a shot. So the biggest thing, the Pacers, yes, they have the better team, and they're playing the long game as far as making the Knicks burn out. But like what Ryan
That's one
pointed
thing
out,
I'll disagree with you, Fonzo, right there. They don't have the better team. I'll just want to point that out there. Go ahead.
okay, well, anyways, I'm over here trying to defend the Knicks right here. Give me a second here.
Oh, go
Let me
ahead.
cook
No.
up, let me cook
Yeah.
up my point right here.
Yeah, get
So
to
the
the point then.
Pacers,
Hurry up.
they have the better team, but I'll say this. If they could get at least 3 guys on the bench, have an 8-man rotation with Tibbs, which I know it's tough. He likes to play only 6 guys in the damn lineup. If he could get 2 real contributors, he had Josh Hart, he had Miles McBride, he had DeLon Wright, Landry Shamet, which is more than enough, which more than expected. If he could get real contributions, then the Knicks, they won't burn out in this series. And that's the biggest thing, in my opinion. It's not necessarily can they win the clutch games. It's more, will they burn out? So game 4, it's going to be real interesting because nobody on the Knicks played over 40 minutes in this game.
I just don't
compared
see them
to
winning game 4.
Wait, what?
Honestly, I don't see them winning game 4. And once you're down 3-1, you don't come back unless you're LeBron James. So I don't know.
Don't worry,
Or
they got big bodega.
After all that,
After all
I
that.
felt zesty when you said or cat. Like, come on now.
I
No,
know.
I just think that game 4, I think the Knicks are going to win this one just due to, you even said this earlier in text, Ryan, the Pacers, they play worse at home. For some reason, they love playing on the road.
Both teams play worse at home.
That doesn't make sense.
No, it makes no sense. And
Knicks
Both
don't
teams
play
play
that
worse
bad
at
at home.
home.
It was only this series.
I know. Yeah, I know. It makes no sense, in my opinion. Role players should play better. But I think the Knicks, they kind of found something as far as one thing is, I think instead of starting Mitchell Robinson, I think they should start Miles McBride to go with the smaller lineup to match the speed of the Pacers. I think that, yes, Mitchell Robinson, it was nice, but starting Miles McBride, I think that should be the move going forward. But I think that's the biggest swing factor. Can they get 2 guys step up on the bench? And if so, then the Knicks are going to be in every single game.
Yeah, I think, in my humble opinion, Knicks should be up 2-1. Like I said, game 2 does not. I mean, game 1 doesn't end like that ever.
The Pacers did it other times.
It'd be different. It would be so much different if it was like, oh, Steph Curry hit 6 threes in 4 minutes, or oh, Klay Thompson, like a real like a real shooter, like back then.
It's
right
almost
now.
like a guy that shoots 50%
Aaron
needs
needs-
for the season. Went 6 for
I
9.
don't care.
Went
But
8
he's not.
for
He's
9.
not. And you're considering Aaron Nesmith an elite shooter.
I mean, he shot 50%
Yes.
over an entire
Yes.
season, so I don't know.
You're
He is
gonna
an
you're gonna
elite
look
shooter.
you're gonna you're gonna look you're
He
gonna
literally
look
has an
back in
A+
this.
grade on
5
2K,
years
bro,
ago.
from 3. So I don't know
You're
what
gonna
you're
look-
talking
you're gonna
about.
Not
look-
the 2K stat.
Oh my gosh,
The
2K.
2K stat, Josh.
I'm just saying, whenever you think of elite shooters, Aaron Nesmith is not in that conversation.
Don't
Well,
know.
he shoots
Don't
50%.
think what I think. Don't put
He's-
out there what I think. You don't know what I think about
well,
Aaron
I-
Nesmith.
He's not.
You didn't
He's
even
not
know
up
who
there.
he was, bro, until this series.
He's better than any
Because he's a
other-
nobody. He's not. Because he's a nobody, bro.
Because you don't know ball.
No, I know ball. He's just a nobody. Like, he's not a Steph Curry. He's not a shooter. He's not a Kyle Korver. He's not a Ray Allen. He's not any of those guys. He's not, like, if you're
Have any
gonna
of
look
those
back,
guys ever scored 8 threes in 3 minutes?
Maybe Steph.
6 threes,
Clay.
6 threes.
He scored
Wait,
8 threes
let me
in
tell
one
you his
game.
shooting
8 for
splits.
9. Pull me up a game where Kyle Korver did that, or Ray
Oh,
Allen.
I forgot Damian. He's on his phone right now. Let me
No,
try
I
to vouch
can't.
for Damian.
He shot
I can't. Yeah, I can't
43%
vouch
from
for
the 3 this season. That's elite. I hope you know that. I don't know if
Who?
you know that, but that's elite.
Who
Aaron Nesmith.
cares?
50 from the field, 43 from the three. Yeah. See, this dude doesn't know ball. He tries to troll to get away from getting put
Shut
down
up.
like a little puppy.
I'm trying to look up right now for you. I'm trying to help you out, even though I don't agree with you, Damien.
I mean, Curry.
He's
I
an
mean,
elite
Clay. Clay scored 37, and nobody's doing that ever again. Just
Yeah, but he didn't do it in
Smith
3
is-
minutes.
Yeah, he
He
didn't.
did it. He did it in a quarter.
He did it in 11
He
dribbles.
did do
scored
it in a
60 on
quarter.
11 dribbles. I'll give him that.
Hey, why you got to bring
Yeah.
up the Bulls? Why you got to bring up slander on the Bulls now? Whoa, bro. Whoa, no need to bring that one up.
I
Right
mean, like Aaron Neesmith. Like I said, Aaron Neesmith isn't like a Kobe White type of guy. He's not a.
My goat.
You know what I mean? Like
He's trying to get Fonzo on his side. That's like he's
Better.
playing
Yeah,
better.
You know what? I'm on
Big for
Damien's
him.
side right here. Aaron
He's all-
Neesmith isn't better than Kobe White.
Neesmith isn't even a Ronnie Brewer. You know, like
he's
get out of
Hey,
here.
he's not a
Bulls
he's not
legend.
a
Bulls
he's not a
legend.
but he's not a Stephon Castle either. He's not a Tony Parker.
I know he's
not
not. He's not as good as Stephon Castle.
he's not a De'Aaron Fox type of guy. You know.
He's a better
I don't
shooter,
have that
though.
much love towards De'Aaron Fox yet, so I don't know. I feel like
You
I'd
need to say
still-
Wemby. You say Wemby. You need to say Tim Duncan, Ginobili.
Yeah,
Probably not
he's
Kawhi. No, not Kawhi.
He's
still
definitely not a
solid.
Matt
I'll
Bonner.
take him over Kawhi.
He's not a Matt Bonner.
He's not Matt
Oh.
Bonner. He's not the
Boris
Red Mamba.
DL. Boris DL.
Boris, yeah.
He is not him. He is not him.
Nah, but all right. All right.
Bro, it's
As
not-
far as predictions for the rest of this series, how's it gonna go?
6 Pacers.
Knicks and 6. Oh,
I'm
all right.
I'm
Pacers and
staying
6.
on 6
He's
Pacers
shooting
and
55%
6. I think
from three.
I
the
think
postseason.
I think Pacers win game 4, go back to New York. They Knicks win game 5, and then we go back to Indiana, I believe, right? We go back to Indiana,
It's 1-1 after that.
and then Pacers
1-1.
win. Go back to Indiana, Pacers win.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't see the Knicks winning next game, especially not
I-
in Indiana, even though they shoot bad. I just
I-
feel like
I
Aaron
think-
Neesmith's gonna come out.
Realistically, I think Knicks in 7. I think I'll say Knicks in 7, just because of how bad of a start the Knicks had. I'll say
Yeah,
Knicks in
I'm gonna say Knicks in 7 too. And
Pacers in 6
7.
due to
Nah,
their
It's not
great-
looking too
great
good. It's not
players.
looking too good for.
Andrew Nembhard and Aaron
Not looking
Neesmith.
too good for the team that's up 2-1. What are you talking about?
No,
right
I'm saying
now?
it's not looking. You didn't even let me finish. It's not looking too good for the Knicks. Relax.
Are you talking faster than your thoughts or what? Like, come on.
Come
Yeah.
on, little bro.
It might be.
all right.
You
All right,
better be getting
Damon.
money.
What I need you to do so we get this prediction right, you need to root for the Pacers this next game, so it could be tied up 2-2.
yeah.
This Damian curse is working.
Damien just doesn't want to lose $150. That's why he's standing so hard on business right now for the Knicks.
Wait, y'all
I-
bet
I have to.
$150?
He bet 100 with me and 50 with
100?
Brian.
Yeah.
Oh no, bro! You're an idiot, bro.
Fonzo. Fonzo.
Nah, bro.
Come on, bro.
Ah,
Why
that's
would you bet money
crazy.
in this
No,
close
no,
of a series
re-
with the team that's
Relax. I betted Ryan. I
no
betted
better.
Ryan. I made so many bets.
He's been
this
rage
past-
baiting the hell out of
Like
you, bro.
since March. I've been making terrible bets. I bet
I
that
know.
I bet that well, it was a good bet thinking about it now. But me and Ryan were gonna bet St. John's Bosco. Wait, St. John's.
St. John's.
Uh,
St. John's.
St. John's
St. John
versus.
Bosco, the high
I'm
school.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's
St.
trying to show off his ball knowledge.
Versus St. John's versus Arkansas. The 2 seed versus the 10, and I bet for Arkansas to win, and they did.
You did bet that. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that one.
I would have bet for St. John's, so I ain't.
I
gonna
bet
lie.
for St. John's. I believe in Rick Pitino.
Yeah, well, you were wrong to believe in them.
What about when
Damien
Tech,
don't even
And
know
then-
where
and then-
Coutinho is,
and
which
then-
is the crazy part.
Tech came
and
back?
then I also bet Houston versus Duke. Houston won.
You bet Houston versus Duke against who?
Yeah,
Me,
He only
didn't
bet
wanna
that
bet.
because he only can't name 2 players from Houston, but he likes everything Houston now because of Tank Dell liked his story one time, bro.
I love Tank Dell. Shout out Tank Dell. Shout out Tank Dell. I'm not even gonna. I don't like. I hate the Houston Texans.
Yeah, but he loves the
yeah.
Rockets for no reason, bro.
You're
Hakeem
a
Olajuwon.
Nuggets fan. You know what? Let's test this right now. No phone, no nothing.
Let's
Name-
move on to the next. No, let's move on.
Nope.
Let's-
Let's name 5 Rockets players. Let's
5
name
Rockets
5.
players right now, or
You have a
all time.
minute.
Name 3 players on the team that Hakeem Olajuwon won 2 championships.
Nah, I
with.
don't care. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't
It's your
tell you.
favorite player. You literally
It's your-
say you're
yeah.
a Rockets fan because of
Player.
Hakeem.
Player. Okay. All right. We'll talk about now.
You know, it doesn't
We-
make sense. You know, it doesn't make sense. You said you fell in love with the Rockets because of Harden, right? But you
No,
hate SGA.
Hakeem. I said
That's
Hakeem.
true.
Nope, you said Harden. You
No,
weren't even
pretty
born
sure I
to
said
watch
Hakeem.
Hakeem. So how about you shut up? You never.
Shout
you weren't even
out,
born.
shout out Eric Gordon. Shout
You're
out,
a Nuggets fan,
Look where he's
shout
bro.
out
looking.
Clint
Look where
Capella.
he's looking. You see
I don't
things
have-
like this.
He has a list.
He's,
It's on the
He has
cup.
a list. I knew they were gonna ask me about Rockets players.
Shout out Clint Capella. Shout out Eric
Steve
Gordon.
Francis.
okay, Clint Capella, Eric Gordon. Who else?
Or are we talking about from that? Are we talking about now? Oh, we're talking about now.
You've
Jalen
named
Green,
2
Fred
Rockets
Van
players.
Fleet, Steven
We're
Adams,
talking about
Dylan
that team
Brooks.
with Harden.
and Alman Thompson. That's 5.
Okay.
Who's the team
okay.
with Harden?
Boom. Come on, bro. With Harden, it was Chris Paul, James Harden, Eric Gordon, Clint Capella, and I'm blanking on the power forward right now. Why am I blanking on him?
I can name like 3, 4 players.
It wasn't Nene on that team.
Yes, but
Nene, I think
That's-
was on that team.
Yeah, and then
I said it.
but
so
he
good.
got no burn. Out
Did
of
you?
every guy,
But you're thinking
Out
about
of
Ryan
every-
Anderson.
Yeah.
You're thinking about Ryan
Ryan
Anderson.
he was
What's-
before
what-
they made the
what about
Western
Sam
Conference
Decker?
Finals. He
What
was
about
on
Sam
that
Decker?
team. He was. Why
You
are you
ain't know about no
remembering?
Wisconsin. You ain't know nothing about no Wisconsin, bro.
No
He's
Gerald
looking to the
Green,
side.
no
Shut
PJ
up.
Tucker.
Your brother's showing
something,
you
No
this,
some,
Gerald
bro.
Green,
Shut up.
PJ Tucker.
something about Sam Decker, man. Something about
He's
Sam
like
Decker.
this every time he names a player. He's like this. Look to the side.
There's nobody here.
They'll
Flip
whisper
it.
it
Flip
to
it
you.
in more. Yeah, exactly. Your
There's
brother's
nobody
on the
here.
other side of the table.
No, look. Hey, shout out my setup, by the way. I'm gonna share my setup. What up?
Let's see the setup.
I'm
To
trying to
the
flip the
audio
camera.
listeners.
Why can't I?
You
why
can't flip
I
the camera. You can't
No,
flip
we're
the
good,
camera.
bro. It's
Just
fine.
flip your
Let's
phone.
move on. Dang, bro.
That is
That's
a
a
great setup.
That's a setup for someone who don't know ball, man.
You know what? I need
You
to set
know,
up exactly like that, David.
The ultimate,
Two pieces of pineapple.
the
When they-
ultimate,
wait,
the
David.
ultimate clip
Whatever,
farm.
whatever they say, pineapple on pizza. I don't think that's what they mean right there. I don't think that's what they mean right there.
I should have clipped farm. I should have
Take
put
a
like.
picture of that, bro. Post on your story. Let's see what they mean about all this pineapple on pizza.
Bro, pineapple on pizza is crazy good. What are y'all talking about?
This ain't that
Nah,
bad. If I'm being
I should
honest.
have, dude. I genuinely should have clipped farm. I should have got like a bottle of baby oil. I should have had like some toilet paper and some lotion right here and used that.
I don't
instead
think
of-
that. I don't think that's clip farm.
Okay,
Yeah,
bro.
That would have been
I
so funny.
I don't think that's clip farming right there. That's just.
Well,
Diddy
this was
farming.
damn near. This was lucky
You're a
clip
weirdo.
farming right here. Pineapple and pizza, man.
No, that's
Yoki
no,
bonus
that's
right
definitely
here,
getting
bro.
that's definitely getting posted right there on the.
Oh,
That's
all right.
definitely a clip right there. David set up. Nah, but
Kinda-
all right. Now that we talked about these series right here, it's time for a fantasy draft. So this one we're doing current players, right?
Bro, I don't want to do current. Fine.
No, oh no, current is okay. That's for the next one. That's for the next one.
Wait,
all-
we're doing all time individual?
All time players individually. All time players individually here.
Okay.
All right. And let's do.
How are we doing the
Whatever.
order? Are we doing snake?
Yeah, it's gonna be Snake. Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
Who's gonna get the first? Damien, you get the first pick. We're not gonna explain why, but you're gonna get the first pick here.
Okay.
Are we doing
Alright.
10-man rotation?
Let's do 8.
Mm,
Let's do
No,
8.
I want to do 10, bro.
I wanna do
you
like
could have
10
just.
what?
Why are you even asking? Are we doing
Yeah,
10?
we're
If you
doing
want to
10,
do
bro.
10, we're doing 10.
forget
Yeah.
that I have
Yeah,
to.
he could have just
Bro,
said. He
ass.
could have
I know
just
you're gonna
said.
say we're doing 10.
I
Yeah.
just want us feeling like make y'all feel included, like But
Oh, low key, I don't have
Hold
a
up, I
pen and
gotta grab a
paper.
pen.
Don't worry.
Let me go
right on
grab
the
one as well.
pineapple, right on the little Caesars.
Right,
I'm gonna write on the
right
pizza.
little-
Let me
right
go-
on the pizza box.
Let me go get one real quick.
This is the best pen on the market. 4 colors in one, bro. Come on.
LeBron.
Dude, you know what I think we should do? We should do all-time teams, but you can only draft one player that's ever won MVP.
SGA.
That would be stupid.
SGA is crazy.
Bro, he's in elite company, acting like he's not one of the best seasons ever.
Nobody, everybody laughed. Everybody laughed after you said that. It
I
just
feel like that would
shows.
be crazy. Only drafting one player that's ever won MVP.
We could do that.
I draft
For the
Wemby.
next-
He won in my simulation.
Yeah, he won 4 times in my
Wait.
simulation. so-
You said only players that haven't won MVP?
No, like you can. It's all-time draft, but you can only draft one player that's ever won MVP.
Oh, and then everybody else can't have one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Did y'all want to do that now? Or did y'all want to do that?
Yeah,
on
let's
Game
do
of
it now.
Thought?
Damn, I'm cooked.
Yeah, let's do it now. Come on, man.
Let's do it now. You only get one MVP on your team.
Oh, shit. Give me Reed Shepard.
Shout out to the pineapple making another
I was
appearance.
gonna start putting Rockets players to show that he's a Rockets fan. so
I
he
know. I'm
can
gonna start
keep
digging
coming
deep
at
into
him.
my bag.
Like-
Hakeem Olajuwon, Kenny the Jet Smith,
Like,
I
He's
think I know
starting
who's
to-
Give me
gonna take
Kyle
first
Lowry.
overall pick,
Probably didn't
bro.
know
Clyde
I
Drexler.
didn't know that. He probably didn't know that.
Give me John Wall.
All right. So
Give
who's
me
your-
Russell Westbrook.
Okay,
Yeah,
Damien's
I'm
gonna go
just- all right.
first.
All right.
I'll go last.
Go through
All
the
right. I think
veterans.
And
if
Josh,
we're going
Ryan,
back.
who
I
wants your
don't want.
second
I
or
don't
third pick?
let Josh go second because I don't want Ryan just to be stealing people. I hate you, Ryan.
You have the first pick.
Exactly. But whenever we go back,
can pick
whenever we go back,
anybody
you
in the
idiots. Y'all,
You can
y'all are
pick
laughing.
any-
Dude, it's
Y'all
so
are laughing.
dumb,
Wait,
bro. Oh my
how am I
goodness.
dumb? It's a snake trap. Y'all go back. You would go before me back whenever we.
Josh,
Whatever.
you're
All
not
right.
Josh.
I'd go
Damien,
before
you
you
have the first
regardless.
pick. You have the first pick.
I know, but I'm saying whenever we go there and then we go back.
Mhm.
Just
Okay.
go. Just go. Just
Okay.
go.
Okay.
And
All
then
right.
be
I'm
out.
going LeBron.
Okay. Wait,
one.
who's the second? Who's the second? Who's in the second?
Josh.
Josh?
can get it.
All right.
Josh.
Where
LeBron
are you
one.
putting LeBron? Where are you putting LeBron at?
Wherever the frick I want him.
Well, we
playing
gotta
anywhere.
know.
Well, where?
Well, we gotta know.
I guess I'll put him at small forward. I'll put him at small forward for now.
Okay. I'm gonna go with.
Tim Duncan.
Okay.
Go with Tim Duncan. Do it.
I know
Do
my
it.
own pick.
Do it.
Do
Do it, Josh.
I don't want to take this guy.
You're
I
gonna
know
take
who you're
Jokic,
gonna
huh?
take. Yeah.
No, bro.
Do it, Josh. Do it. You're edging us right now. Do it.
I don't want to take him, bro. I don't want to take him, but he's so good. He's the. Give me Michael Jordan.
Fuck you.
Give me Jokic.
Fuck.
Take Tim Duncan. Do it. Just take Tim Duncan.
Nah, I don't. Okay, I think I
The
mean.
listeners are gonna be like, "No way, you took Jokic third overall."
No way you took Jokic. And that's where Damien statistically, actually,
Hypothetically, he would be the best option at this.
actually his plus minus on his box score is
Bro, that's
higher.
a white
His VORP.
too much pineapple.
Bro doesn't know what warp.
Okay, let's see. I'll
I'll put
gonna
Jokic at
try-
the 4.
J.R. Smith, my first pick. Interesting. Nah. Okay, I'm gonna try to go a different route because y'all can't take MVPs no more. So that pretty much takes out all of the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, this one's kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. That's why I was like, nah, bro, because we're just gonna be the same old players getting redrafted. You know, like this makes it interesting.
There's well, I don't want to name any. I don't want to name any names right now because that'll kind of
Don't
give it
take who I
away.
want, bro.
That'll
Know what
that'll
it is, bro.
that'll kind of give it away. Danny Manning. Interesting.
Dude, why is Danny Manning always being brought up on this freaking podcast?
Yeah,
bro?
why?
It's a Danny Manning podcast. That's what it is.
Oh, number 110, Danny Manning.
Okay. Just shout out to Danny Manning. Damn, I'm trying to.
Let's go, bro. Let's get this moving.
Am I muted?
No, bro.
I'm trying to. Oh, you know what? Give me Luka. Give me Luka Doncic.
Mm-hmm.
Give me
Nice.
Luka.
He'll be
Solid.
MVP next
That's
year.
solid.
I'm calling it MVP next year.
You have. I
Dang,
had
you
to
played
think
this
about
really
it.
smart, Fonzo. You played this really smart, Fonzo. Going
Thanks for the
forth.
glaze. I appreciate
That
it.
was what I was gonna go
Thank
for,
you.
but
The
I just thought Jordan was
glaze?
too much of a value.
Relax.
I'm kidding.
Well, the thing is like going one, you have to go
No, you don't.
MVP because then
No, you
No,
don't.
you don't.
I thought
yes, you
about not
do.
going
Because then
MVP, but I
if
was like,
I
Jordan's
didn't
right there.
if I didn't get
I did it.
LeBron,
I got one of
Bron's
the
going,
best offensive
bro.
players.
Bron's
I
getting
would've taken
taken
LeBron,
immediately
Let's
after
And I
go.
me.
would have taken LeBron, to be honest.
I got the only center to ever average triple.
What'd you say? I'm sorry. Who'd you say? Luca?
Yeah, I said Luca. Yeah,
Okay. And then
Ryan's turn.
Ryan.
No, I thought he.
wait, you don't pick back to back?
double-tapped.
Yeah, you have.
Oh yeah,
back-to-back.
I do pick back to back. Oh, that's my fault. That's my fault.
Bro, I
You
don't
should
know.
have lied, to be
I'm
honest.
gonna go with. Gimme
Don't do it.
Kawhi.
Oh,
Ah,
solid,
let's
solid,
go.
solid.
Give me Wimby. Give me Wimby.
He's taking
What?
Wimby.
Yeah. Are you actually going Wimby?
Are you
Wait,
actually
don't-
going Wimby? What do you mean? Where
Where are you gonna put Wimby at? Are you gonna put Wimby at your
Center.
4?
I'll put Wimby at my 5 and Jokic at my
What?
4.
You have Jokic.
Yeah. Jokic. You really think I want Jokic at my to guard the biggest dude? He's a cone, man. That's why Wimby's
Okay.
guarding everything. Is
Alright.
that who
Okay.
you wanted, Josh?
Yeah, but no, not really. I really wasn't thinking of him right now. I'm gonna go Chris Paul at my 1.
That's nice.
That's a good one. That is a good one. CP. Love some CP. CP3.
Go ahead, David. You have back-to-back pictures.
I do have back-to-back picks.
Yeah, I just said that.
Captain Obvious.
This is actually a really good idea, guys. I like this idea.
Bro, I have 4
That's what
colors, so
fucked up.
each one gets a color. Who wants green? Let
Give
know.
me
Oh, give me green.
I'll give you black.
Give me green.
I give you black, Fonzo. Sorry, but anyone but Fonzo.
gosh, this is I feel like I'm
I feel
Fair
like
enough.
I don't know ball.
It makes sense.
no, I'm just trying to think of who would be a good pairing with LeBron here.
Imagine Jokic and Wimby just throwing up the lob and then he windmill. Bro. Both stretches. It's too easy. Would it be crazy to take Andrew Nembhard as my 1? No.
No, it's not that crazy. Hey, shout out to the Braves.
I want to go.
Shout out to the
I think
Braves.
I'm gonna
What's
go.
that in the background?
I think I'm gonna go Scottie Pippen.
Oh, solid.
Okay.
I
Nice.
think I'm gonna go Pippen.
Best player on his team at the time.
Where are you putting him at? Or are you gonna move Bron to the 1?
I think I might move Bron to the. Yeah. Bron to the 1 would be crazy. Let me do. No, I wouldn't do Bron at the 1. Give me. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sound like such a fucking idiot if I'm wrong. John Stockton never won, did he?
No.
No.
Give me
Never
John Stockton.
Okay.
Either way, you sound like an idiot passing up on
'Cause
other
I
guys
asked.
for John Stockton.
John Stockton.
Yeah.
John Stockton, bro.
Well, over all these.
Where you
other
putting
people-
Pip? Where you putting Pip?
I think I'm putting Bron at the 4 and Pippen at the 3 now.
Okay.
And Stockton at the 5.
The 1.
Okay.
He's gonna be
At my,
distributing for real. He's a better CP3.
Bro, you have LeBron. That was stupid.
Ball movement, man. You know
Josh?
me. I love I
I'm
love some
thinking
good
right
ball
now.
movement.
You like getting
I think
Chat.
honestly, I want my bench secured as my 6th man. To be honest with you, I'm gonna go
Mhm.
Isaiah Thomas.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
I thought
Wimby.
Thomas won one.
Dude, I have nothing but guards right now. I need to lock in
that
on.
was all Bird.
I have 2 big men.
It was Bird and Magic.
Both sides.
And Julius Erving
And Jordan.
and Jordan. Yeah. I forgot Jordan started winning late 80s. Yeah.
Mm. If they
I already
win,
know
MVP,
my
you
next-
can't draft them no more, right? If they win
Yeah,
MVP, you
if-
can't draft no more.
Yeah, you can't draft him no more.
It's almost like the point of the video.
I forgot. I forgot, bro. Holy.
This
I
is a
hope we
lot
don't
harder
get-
than I thought it was gonna be.
This
I'm
is
gonna be
hard.
It really
completely
Yeah.
honest
is.
with you.
It is a lot tougher, yeah.
It's hard, man.
Especially
That's
with 4
hard, man.
people.
Yeah, with 4 people. Yeah, this
I
was
kind of want to
definitely
back
tough.
out of this, but we're already here, so we
No,
gotta
we're
keep.
already in it. We're already too far in.
No,
Or we
why
could
do
do
I
an 8-man
just
rotation.
thinking- Why do I just keep thinking Kobe White? Is that odd or no?
Nah, it's not odd at all.
Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
Mm,
I have my 2 lined up. I am ready. I'm
not if I take
I'm
'em.
ready. Huh?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Who'd you say, Ryan?
I said not if I take him.
Nah, you're not gonna take him. You're definitely not gonna take Tony Kukoc.
You are not taking Matt Bonner, bro. Promise me. I promise you, you are not taking him.
This is a lot harder than I thought.
You are not taking Ronnie Brewer, bro. Ain't no way. No way you're
I
taking
have
him.
Jokic and Wemby. Who would be a perfect fit for them?
Come on, bro.
Oh, I thought of. Never mind. Never mind. Let me shut up. Let me shut up.
I need my 3 to fall to me, bro. I need my 3 to fall.
He's
to me.
not falling. He's not falling, Josh.
Shut up.
He's not falling. I got 2 picks, Josh.
No way, bro. Am I frozen?
No, you're not frozen.
Bro, my whole
Give
freaking
me-
screen just froze. Never mind.
you're
It
good.
fixed. It fixed.
It was
it
maybe
fixed.
just like a quick glitch.
Yeah. Let's go, Ryan. Damn.
Just give me Tyrese Halliburton.
Damn,
What?
bro. Out of all
Took
people.
that long for
Damn.
Kyrie?
I don't know.
No,
I don't know who
Tyrese.
to pick.
Wait, Kyrie
Oh.
or Kyrie?
What'd you say?
Kyrie or Tyrese Halliburton?
Kyrie.
I heard
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
I heard Tyrese Halliburton for some reason.
He said Tyrese. He said Tyrese, bro.
You did say Tyrese Halliburton. You did.
Bro.
You did.
I said Tyrese. I don't know who else to pick, bro.
You know what?
Kyrie
You'll
Irving,
be
though.
fine. You'll be fine with Kyrie. You know what? Let me go ahead and get my front court. Let me go ahead and get Anthony Davis and Dwight Howard here back to back.
No.
That's solid.
That's what I had.
All right, so
Think
who
it's
y'all writing
smart.
So
down
wait,
as?
so is it Kyrie? Kyrie? Yeah, Kyrie.
Yeah, Ryan has Kyrie. Then I drafted AD and Dwight.
All these
back to back.
players are healthy for one game, right?
Yeah, yeah. All of these
Okay.
players
So
are healthy.
Kyrie, and then you have
Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy.
me.
Wait, no. Ryan goes again. You're
Yeah,
good?
I know. I'll
I'm
just
not
say it.
taking- We're just
Dwight
We're just
and
joking.
who? Anthony
Dude,
Davis.
chill, bro.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
I know it's
hop
not that
off.
serious.
Who's at
Yeah,
center?
bro.
Who's at center?
You're up.
For who?
I'm writing down his.
AD's
stuff.
playing the 4. AD's playing the 4. Playing his natural.
Dude, Fonzo's team's looking nice.
Thanks for the glaze
Stop
again, bro.
glazing,
That's
bro.
already like twice.
Hop off.
Appreciate it.
it.
Hey, keep doing that right there, and then on my Instagram post. I appreciate it, man.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
I
I find
need
the I found
somebody
the
to do-
best. I find the best gifts, man, or gifs, whatever.
don't even
What
know
y'all
how
call
you
them?
find. I don't even know how you find them or even look for them. What do you even look up? What
I
do you even look up to get those gifts?
I look up some very inappropriate concepts. I genuinely don't want to get too much into detail here, but let's move on.
All
huh?
right. Well,
No,
Come on,
thinking
Ryan.
right now. I'm trying to get a guard, a defensive guard. I need defense on this team.
well, all right. Well,
Holy,
while they're thinking,
I'm ready.
While they're thinking,
I'm ready.
Let's go ahead and bring up a topic while like in between while people are thinking. As far
Okay.
as we brought this up at Whataburger,
No, I don't
athletes
feel like talking
playing a
about this
different
again. No, we already talked
athletes
about this
playing
already.
a different sport. No,
I'm not arguing. I don't feel like talking about it, to be honest. We already talked about it at walk-ons
Yeah,
for like
Josh
an
said he didn't
hour.
want to.
y'all
Josh didn't
talked
want
about
to.
it at walk-ons. Ah, damn.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
good
'cause-
off the
it's 'cause
argument
Brecken was
already.
there
We
this
got
last
nowhere
time.
with it. Like we literally got nowhere with it. Like it was just like
For real?
yeah, we just stayed in the same.
What did Brecken
stagnant
say?
place. Brecken said
He
that
agreed with
What did
he agreed
Brecken
with
say?
me.
He
He agreed
said
with
he
me.
don't think either can play in either.
Yeah, I think so too.
No.
yeah. I don't
He
think
agreed. He agreed with football.
He didn't agree with you, bro. He didn't agree
Yes,
with
he did.
either of us.
Did he at the end? Whenever we were walking out, did he not say that
No, he didn't.
you wouldn't
He
be
said
able to
that-
get past him if he was blocking, and he would score before you were able to sack the quarterback on him? And he's dick. He's dick at the sport.
You know,
All right,
you know something
Dick,
about
He's
that,
really
Ryan?
bad.
You know something
Bro,
about that,
stop
right?
pressuring me, bro.
Bro, you've been
Holy.
on here for like 5 minutes already,
Ryan,
Bro, I
hurry
can't
up,
think.
bro. Can we get
Ryan,
can we get another like,
Chat, can we get
bro? Come on,
someone with
please,
ball knowledge on this podcast, please? Come on.
dude. Dude. Genuinely, I think
I,
I
my
think
brain is
Brecken
fogged. I literally am
would
only
be
thinking of
faster
NFL players.
with like a white guy.
Why am I only
Brecken
thinking
would
of
be
Bro,
so
NFL
much
Jared,
players?
quicker with a
Jared
white guy
McCain
here.
is right there, bro. Jared McCain is literally right there, bro.
He is right there, bro. 6'9" of the year.
Give me no, never mind. He won MVP. Freak, man.
Come on, bro. Come
Come
on.
on, bro.
Give me John Wall as my sixth man.
No way,
Bro
bro.
fumbled
This
under
No
pressure.
way.
Bro
Ryan.
fumbled under pressure.
No
Give me Jason
way.
Tatum at my 3 right
Damn
now.
it.
What?
Damn
Jason
it.
Tatum at my 3.
I can't think right
IT
now,
and
bro.
JT? IT and JT?
And
Give me
MVP, we're
Dwayne
trying to go
Wade.
for abbreviated
Give me
names.
Dwayne Wade.
He won MVP.
Give me
Oh,
Dwayne Wade.
I already had a 2.
Give me
why I didn't
D
say
Wade.
it. We heard you, bro. We get it. We get it.
I
Did y'all
I
hear
know
me?
MVP.
Dwayne Wade.
Go-
You took who'd
Wait,
I didn't
who'd
who'd
you
you take,
take,
Dwayne
Ryan?
Wade?
John
Dwayne
Wall.
Wade?
John
Yes,
Wall's
I
my
took
sixth
Dwayne
man.
Wade.
John Wall is probably one of the best guards in the 2010s.
D Wade. Give me D Wade.
He took
And who?
Isaiah Thomas, and you are clowning me for John Wall. Like they're the
Isaiah
same-
Thomas is
Isaiah
Isaiah
Thomas.
Thomas?
Isaiah Thomas
Bro, I
is
thought
2-time
John Wall
NBA
was
Isaiah
so
Thomas
all
good.
is
90s
easily. He's a
MVP.
top 3 guard,
Dude,
top 4.
Dude, what are you
Oh,
talking
never mind,
about
never mind,
right
never mind,
now?
never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Shut up, shut up.
Not
He
that.
thought I took
Shut
the
up.
top
You're
four
Bro
Isaiah
thought
Shut up.
Boston
Shut up,
Isaiah
shut up,
Thomas.
Thomas.
Bro thought Boston Isaiah
Oh my
Thomas.
god.
Never mind. Shut up, bro. I can't think right now.
Oh my
I just took my
gosh,
calculus
Ryan.
test 2 hours ago. Shut up, bro.
Oh my gosh, Ryan.
Dude, Damian's
David-
gone.
David just
No,
left.
y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can
No.
hear you.
Holy.
Where did Damian go? We should have
Wait,
Oh,
where
shut
did
up.
Damian go?
Dude, I
Where
don't
did
know.
Damian go?
Okay. So I got LeBron, Pippen, Stockton, D
Who do you
Wade.
think he has?
And you're up
Who do you
again.
think he's gonna pick?
You're up again,
I'm
Damian.
up
Bro,
again.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Back to back.
I don't know if I should help you. I don't know if I should help you.
Don't help
Don't
me.
help.
Screw you. I hate you. I'm not a Make-A-Wish kid, bro. Come on.
Mm. Damn it! You took Dwight from me. That was gonna be my 5.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. It was gonna be Dwight or AD, and you took both of them back to back.
Take Karl Anthony Towns. After all that,
He's the best shooting center of all time.
take him.
I guess give me Patrick Ewing.
Ew. Bro's
I was
getting
avoiding
bodied.
that.
Ew.
I was avoiding that.
Ew. That is
Take him. That's worse
disgusting.
than John Wall, bro.
That's worse than John Wall. It's crazy.
I got Kyrie,
Whatever.
Irving, Jokic, and Wemby on the same team.
Where am I going with
And John Wall.
He's my 6th.
Y'all don't like Patrick? Y'all don't like the Patrick pick? I feel like y'all are
John
giving me
Wall
more shit.
is a
You're giving me more
defensive
shit for
guard, too.
Patrick Ewing than John Wall
No.
and Boston Isaiah Thomas.
I hate it. I hate that pick.
Yeah, John Wall is such a good defender. That's why I picked him.
He's one of the few
Yeah,
big
take
men, and
Boston
I
Isaiah
know
Thomas.
and I know Josh, and I know Josh needs a big man, so I had to take at least one of them. There's not very many.
You don't know what I know, bro.
Mm.
At my
Stop telling me
5,
what I think.
at my 5, give me Dwight Howard.
No, Dwight Howard already got taken, dickhead.
Who took Dwight Howard?
I took him already.
Oh, at my 5, give me
Whoa,
Yao
I
Ming.
took him. Whoa.
I got Yao
I
Ming.
did. That was me. What a save.
Can y'all hear me?
Yao Ming.
Yeah.
I just need one
Yeah.
game. I just need one
Yeah, we
game.
can hear you.
So I'm up. Me? My
Yeah, you're up. Yes,
All
yes,
right,
you're
my
let's start a
two?
top.
Yes,
Let's start a
you're up.
topic right now. Let's start a topic
At
right
the
now.
2, give me
Yeah, let's go and start debating something.
Well, while he thinks of his next player, let's just start.
Nah,
Let's start.
I got it. He's
Yeah.
the next face of the league from Georgia,
No, he doesn't.
Atlanta,
All right.
Anthony Edwards.
Oh my God, you're disgusting.
He's dunking on Patrick Ewing's head, bro. What do you mean?
Okay.
Josh, you said
Gotta
Yao
mix of
Ming.
youth.
You know what?
I don't hate it.
I think you guys complete. No,
Yao
I don't
Ming
know
is
if I should take
big.
him. I don't know if I should take this player. I don't know if
Bro
I should
didn't
take
know
this
who
player.
Yao
Nah,
Ming was.
All of these guys are in their prime, right?
yes.
Okay, thank you.
You know what? This guy never won an MVP. He's gonna be coming off my bench. Give me T-Mac.
Yeah, that was my next pick. I'm coming off my bench.
Bro. I hate you, man.
Thank you.
6, 7.
Dude, I think Fonzo might have
6,
won.
I have no
After me, though.
7. That's 4 times. That's 4 times.
Chat.
That's
Okay,
my 4 times.
are we getting like a count right now? somebody's counting?
So who's
Holy.
next? You're up again.
He's up again, yeah.
Oh, I'm up again. Oh, my fault.
Ooh.
He's
I wanna take this
looking.
one guy,
He's
but
looking.
no, I'm not. I'm looking at the audio levels. No.
You better be.
I don't know if I want to take my MVP right now. There's Steph, there's Duncan, there's Hakeem.
I
There's
would audit
Kobe.
if I was you. Never
But
mind.
y'all don't
Never mind.
but y'all don't have MVPs.
We don't have any more MVPs to use.
Oh. Yeah. I could go.
I would if I was you. I'll just tell you. If I was you, I would pick everybody and then pick whoever you think you're lacking at the end.
No, you're wrong. Anyways.
All right. All right. All right then. If it was Josh saying it, I mean, it would have been like a big brain, huh? All right.
Nah, I would have told him he was wrong too. No, don't worry.
All right.
You know what? Let me just go ahead and take my MVP, I guess. It's gonna be atrocious backcourt, but just trust me on this process. Give me Steph. Give me Steph.
I
for
don't
my
even.
MVP.
I don't hate it at all. I don't hate it at all.
Thanks. That's
Give
5
me-
times.
Give me.
Oh my
Give me-
god.
Y'all are gonna be like, ew, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. But my team would kill y'all's team, by the way.
We've been saying this the
Give
entire
me-
time about your team, so don't worry.
Small forward. At my small forward, Paul George.
That's probably
I love
one of the
Paul
better
George. I love
picks
it.
you made, bro. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Oh,
That's your best
PG
pick. I think that may be one
PG-13.
of your best picks.
I think I'm taking PG-13 over and John Wall.
Wimby.
Am
What
I-
do you mean?
I'm taking PG-13
Wemby's the
over
best
John
player
Wall
of all
and
time.
Ant.
I do not know what you're talking about right now.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
can't believe
saying.
I can't
Y'all
believe
were- when
I
took
passed up on
Wemby,
Yao
y'all
for
were like-
Patrick, bro, low key.
When I took Wimby, you're like,
Well, it made sense. It makes sense. Because like
Shit.
but like John Wall or Tyrese Halliburton, that one didn't make sense out of all the other point guards that are there.
I'm just trying to get a distributor.
He said Kyrie. I gave him
said
Kyrie.
Tyrese. I said Tyrese.
He said
Oh, so
Tyrese and then
is
he
it
changed it to
Tyre-
Kyrie. No, it's
Because
Kyrie. He
'cause
changed it.
I was like writing down. I said the reason why I said Kyrie is because I was
No,
writing down who I
thought
was
y'all were
thinking
giving me
of.
Tyrese.
We gave you Tyrese?
Do you want
thought that was
Tyrese or do you want
Kyrie.
Kyrie? Who do you want? We'll give you whoever you want between the two.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson.
You're not.
I would have picked Jalen Brunson. over both of them.
Jalen Brunson in Game 4 against the Pacers. Right.
Hasn't happened.
Exactly.
At my 4, give me Kevin McHale.
Cornball.
Let's
ass
get
nigga,
in.
I
bro.
was thinking about that. I'm not gonna lie.
You were thinking of Kevin McHale.
What did you say? I was cleaning my headphones.
You were not thinking
All
about
right.
Kevin McHale. Bitch
All
ass
right,
nigga.
I was.
David,
were.
go ahead. Just go ahead. We're gonna move past that. David.
McHale. Gosh. Give me Clyde Drexler.
Okay. Another guy that's getting
Nice.
busted up.
What do you, bro? We're not done with the 90s. We're not done with the 90s.
I'm done. I'm done with the 90s.
I
Other than
am.
MJ.
Bro, the Sharpie that I'm
I feel like
using right now
having
is
one MVP
yeah.
made this interesting. Like it made it
It did.
pretty
It did.
interesting.
It's not just like these all
these
time
powerhouse. Yeah, these powerhouse guys.
Yeah. Like, look, somebody drafted Patrick Ewing for their center out of all the other centers.
John Wall. Hey, give me John Wall, man.
I'm trying to like write Drexler right now.
Who's up?
Drex. I'm back
It's
up. I'm
Damien.
back up.
And then one more pick for you, Damien.
Yeah.
Just take Sengun already. Go ahead and do it.
He doesn't.
I
know
might
that.
I might have to take Sengun. Alfred Sengun. Let me
You
clarify.
You're gonna pro take him?
bro.
No,
gonna take
no,
him?
no, absolutely not. Fuck no.
Why not?
You know what, bro?
Do
Give
it.
me the best 6-man of all time. Give me Manu Ginobili.
Okay.
Give me Manu.
He's expecting me to be like, oh shit. Oh,
Damn it! Damn
Give me
it!
some
He took-
energy. Give me some energy off the bench. I want him to come out, get some boards. He knows where the ball's spinning. He married himself. Let's go, Dennis Rodman.
All right, Josh. So you're gonna take Dennis Rodman since you got the second pick.
Yeah, dickhead.
Oh, I thought it was my turn.
Do it, Josh. Do it, Josh. Do it.
Am I
Nah,
frozen?
bro.
Am I frozen?
This way.
Off
Josh
my-
is frozen.
Off my bench, give me. Wait, did you take 2 of your players already, Damien?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I
he
got
took you.
Drexler and Manu.
Okay. At my 7, it's gonna be really small off the bench, but give me Damian Lillard.
See, that was nice. See, I was thinking about taking Dame or taking Steph Curry, but I was gonna take both of them on the same team. It's because I already have Luka there,
Mm-hmm.
so I was thinking, I'm like, I need to pick between those two.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Does Damien
5,
have one
6,
more
7.
pick?
Damien has.
No, I have 3.
Wait, it's an 8-man rotation.
Yeah. I thought
Okay,
you said
it's
8.
8-man.
What?
Okay, one more pick.
No.
I mean, we can go 10, bro. I don't know, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I thought we were going to.
All right, we
Okay.
can go
I
10.
also
Okay.
thought we were going 10. Because if we go, dude, that means I have to go like big man, big man, big man.
Yeah.
Or
honestly,
big man
that
on this
helps me
on this
out for
last
going
one.
10 because my Lillard and Isaiah Thomas off the bench, like I'm gonna have no boards.
Yeah, and then Yao
Yeah, give me
Ming.
Rodman.
Holy, am
Give
I
me
still
Rodman off the
frozen?
bench.
Rodman. You're gonna
Yeah.
take Dennis Rodman. Okay.
Am I still frozen,
Okay.
guys?
If
Yes,
this
bro.
dude's back,
Yeah, just a
when
little bit. You're still
If
frozen.
he's still here when I get back, I'm taking
Just a
him.
little bit?
He's a better version
Well,
of Dennis
it
Rodman.
was going back. It was going back. Then it
Jeremy
just paused
Sohan?
again.
No.
Samu.
Better
What
version of
would
Dennis Rodman.
happen if I left and came back? What would happen?
You would just rejoin.
Wait, is that all right?
Yeah, bro.
No.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Just 'cause
No, I
Lucas
don't know. I
doesn't
don't know.
matter.
Hold on.
Is it okay?
it
No,
okay to
don't ever
leave?
come back on this pod.
Dude, I'm never inviting that guy back on the pod
Yeah.
ever again, bro.
Oh wait. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're good
All
now,
right.
Damien. You're good.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Who? So you took Rodman? You took Big? You took Big Rod?
Yeah.
Big Rod is a forced nickname, so unoriginal.
Who else calls him Big Rod?
Nobody.
Literally.
So what do you mean unoriginal? How is that unoriginal?
Because you forced it.
You forced it.
All right, whatever.
Chet
Who
Holmgren?
did
No,
you?
I'm
Who
kidding.
are you taking? Who are you taking, Fonzo?
I don't know yet. You know what?
You have
Let's just go pure scoring right here. Give me Melo for my 7th guy. Right here.
Carmelo Anthony.
LaMelo Ball, bro. Hell yeah, what a pick.
And then I just this dude. Everybody else knew what I was talking about. I'm gonna just say
Ryan.
Melo. The real Melo. The real Melo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then for
whatever.
my other pick.
Calling LaMelo Ball Melo the other day.
Okay, what would be my other pick? I need defense for my guards. I could just go Lou Dort just to fuck around.
Yeah, I
Yes.
don't realize that John
So-
Wall was a pick for defense, a defensive guard, 6'4" defensive guard. He's locking up, bro.
Hey, you don't gotta sell it to
God,
us,
shut up,
You
Ryan.
don't have to sell it. You don't have to sell it. It was a
You're
bad
good,
pick.
Ryan.
I'm
You're
telling
good,
you,
bro.
I'm
You took Tyrese Halliburton at your 3, bro. At your 3rd pick.
4th.
You know what? I need some role players on my team. Some guys who maybe aren't stars. And I know this is gonna be
Andrew
kind of a
Nembhard.
crazy pick right here. So give me Derek White. Just a perfect glue guy.
bro. You gotta be
Perfect glue guy here,
tripping, right?
Derek.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
excited.
what?
All right, let's go.
I said
Go
it was
Ryan.
crazy.
Go
I said it
Ryan.
was
Go
crazy.
Ryan. Go Ryan.
I said it was
What is
crazy.
this pod? I thought we knew
David
ball here.
Robinson? Did David Robinson?
I thought we
win
knew
it?
ball
Yeah,
here.
he won
Yeah,
one
David
MVP.
Robinson won MVP.
Why did your soul leave your body, bro? He was a
Because I wanted David Robinson, man.
You think? No, bro. We would never let that man fall that far.
yeah, bro. he
Especially
would've been there.
Josh. Yeah,
No.
Josh would have been had him.
When do you win an MVP?
Over
Hey,
Ke-
I let
he
this
would
guy
have.
Was
He beat
it
Shaq
when
out.
did you win
He
MVP?
beat Shaq out in 90.
When 95?
95 or 96.
95. It was one of those
Yeah,
years when Jordan
Because
was out.
because
I knew
Hakeem
that.
won back to back, and I think Robinson won the year
Mhm.
after.
Okay.
Mm. This is strictly for defense. This is a better version of modern day Dennis Rodman. Give me Draymond Green.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was thinking of Draymond too, but I needed a guard.
Give me at my
Draymond.
8.
That's a great. That's a glue guy. That's a glue guy there. Fonzo, not Derek fucking White.
Hey, Derek White. Last I checked, he didn't hit or he didn't have like 40 points in the game. When
You
is
said
Derek?
that wrong.
I know. Yeah.
When is Derek White has had? When is Draymond Green?
Give it
Jeez, I
up,
can't
bro.
talk
Give it
now.
up. Give it
Next.
up.
Next.
No.
Next. Next.
No,
Come on.
no.
Next.
When is
Next.
Draymond Green
next.
had 40 points in the game?
All right,
Yes.
at my
There we
at my
go.
8 for my 8th player, give me Pau Gasol.
No,
Oh.
that's who I was gonna take. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset.
I'm so upset. Oh my god.
Give
So I
me
got
okay.
backup
Okay,
center.
for me. All right, now because I need a big man. Everybody has very good big man. Give me no. Give me Dikembe Mutombo.
No offensive help whatsoever. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I have LeBron and D Wade and
I'm pushing
Drexler.
the
I'm
pace
fine.
on that team, bro. Like I'm just putting. It's like if Dikembe's ever on the court, bro. Perhaps stretching the floor, everything.
He's there to stop Yao Ming, Dwight Howard, and Jokic.
Okay, well, my next pick's gonna pull him out of the paint.
Wait, so the picks that I have next
Okay,
is my
let me-
last picks, right? Because this is
Yeah.
number
Yes.
9 right here. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Damien, quit searching up
Wait,
players. and pick
is
your
this my
player.
last? Is this? Can I?
No.
I'm
You
frozen.
have 2
You'll
more.
have one more
No, you have
after
two.
this. You'll have one more.
Yeah,
after
you have
this.
one more.
1,
after
2, 3,
this.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is it right here. This is my last pick.
No,
We just
bro.
said that.
It
Right.
shouldn't
This should be your 9th pick.
We're
This should
we're
be
Should be
doing
your 9th pick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you're right. I just can't count. I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, we know this. We know this, bro.
All right. I'm gonna take this guy because y'all need him. Give me Dominique Wilkins.
Okay, keep going. All right, next one. Next one, bro.
I don't need him.
Next one.
Why are y'all doing
give
this?
me-
We're not in a dunk contest, bro.
Give me Chris Bosh as
He's
my next player.
nice. What are you talking about?
I got
Give
Chris
me-
Bosh.
Give me Jalen Brunson. I need some scoring off the bench.
Next.
Okay.
That's a good.
Okay.
pick.
Since this guy made it this
Jalen
far,
Brunson.
can I swap him out with Derek White? Is that fair?
No, bro.
Nope,
Derek White.
nope,
If Derek
you
White
already-
was your last pick, bro, then I would say
No.
yes, but Derek-
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll go with these.
No, you're stuck with Derek White.
No, I know. Give me Clay. Give me Clay Thompson.
Solid.
For spread, I was gonna do that to spread the floor.
No, he wasn't. You
Dang,
took
bro.
Dikembe, bro. Quit playing.
That's why I was gonna get Clay right after. I was gonna get him.
Okay. Do I need a
Bro,
big
look,
man?
he
have
might.
AD
I need
AD
a
and-
shooter. Holy.
I got.
I have AD and you know what? I'm gonna just go with the
Words.
offensive firepower here. I'm gonna go with Cap, my last pick.
Okay.
Offensive firepower.
All right.
Dude,
I
my
have
bench
one
is
more
eating
pick.
y'all's alive, bro. Like it's insane.
No, you're not.
Bro,
No,
yes
it's
it
not.
is,
Okay.
bro.
Rodman, you're not getting
You
no
got, wait,
points,
who
bro.
would you
I have
take, Fonzo?
Draymond
Fonzo,
Green.
who was your last pick?
Draymond Green
Fonzo?
and Dennis
took-
Rodman on the same
I took
team,
the big
bro.
bodega.
Cook,
Big
bro.
bodega.
Cook.
They're-
You took
they're-
Cat?
Yeah.
They're beating up anyone they see, bro. I don't
No, it's Cook,
care.
bro. It's Cook,
Malice
bro.
the Palace
Okay,
on
hey,
steroids.
After we're done, can we do like snubs? Like who got snubbed?
No.
Because I have like a whole list that I'm just not
This last
taking.
pick,
That I'm just
my
like,
last pick's just I can't believe he fell this far because I know Ryan's not gonna take him either.
wait. Yeah, okay. I was about to say Ryan's next. Okay, go Ryan.
All right, I need a big right here.
A big boy.
big-
You got
big-
Wemby.
real big
You don't
boy.
need nobody else.
It's off the bench.
Dude, you have Jokic, Wemby, Rodman, Draymond.
So
Those are 4 forwards
let
right there.
Cody.
So
Let Cody be Cody, man. If you know, you know.
you sound like Cody, Lucky.
I also look like him. Thanks.
Hey, a little penguin.
Jeez, bro. I can't believe you fell this far. That's crazy.
Trying to think. What? Oh, I was about to say his
I
name.
know who he's talking about. Sandro Mama Scholarship.
No, you don't. Then take him.
Take him, bro. Take him, bro. Do it. You need the help, so take him.
You need
Patrick
help. No, you
Williams,
don't,
bro. He's talking about Patrick Williams.
And he might move. He's gonna move to my 6th man actually when I take him. Actually,
Yep, he's
so.
definitely talking about Patrick Williams now.
Mm.
He gave you so many hints right there. So many
Joakim
hints.
Noah.
Yeah. He's talking about Luol Deng, bro.
Bro, come
He's-
on, Ryan, please, bro.
Bro, acting like you got to get up for a haircut. Come on, man. Bro's
I do
acting like
work
he's
tomorrow.
employed.
You
I
work
am
tomorrow?
employed. Yes.
You
What time do you
on
work?
Memorial Day?
Yeah, it's just another day for me. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
He's nonchalant, bro.
That's like
Chill,
the best
man.
time. What are you doing? What time do you work tomorrow, Josh? Do you work in the morning?
10 a.m.
Bill
Yeah,
Walton.
like every day. Bill Walton
You
won an
taking
Bill
Bill
Walton won
Walton?
an MVP.
Gosh, you're an
Yeah,
idiot.
he actually did.
Bill Walton has an MVP.
Okay.
Yeah, scratch that out, dickhead.
Think about
Alright.
this one right here.
Give me Denzel Valentine.
Give me.
No need for the bull slander again. No need for that bull slander again.
Give me. Sorry, guys. I took a 3-hour test.
There's
and
Patrick. There's
just can't
Patrick
think.
Williams. There's Alex Caruso. There's Ronnie Brewer.
Luol Deng.
Do you want me to keep going? There's Kirk Heinrich. There's Carlos Boozer.
Mike Dunleavy.
There's Craig Hodges. BJ
Nah.
Armstrong.
I'm pair up
Is it Marcus? Is it Marcus Davenport?
Bro's gonna take
That's
Chet.
football. That's football.
Chet.
I know. Who's
Bro's taking
Davenport?
Chet.
Who's his
Bro
last
took
name?
Chet. He took Chet.
You took
Is that
Chet.
who you wanted?
No.
You could have Chet, buddy.
Give me Elgin Baylor.
You next.
Chet's better.
Right, next.
Elgin Baylor. He's not better than Elgin Baylor, bro.
He was in the
Elgin?
race for MVP with someone who's going to be the GOAT. What do you mean?
No, bro. He wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
All right.
All
I
right,
guess
Damien, what's your last pick?
to spread the floor truly, and then I also
Elgin
have
Baylor's-
LeBron.
This is Elgin Baylor stats. 24, 24, 26, 26, 27, 25, 34, 38,
gosh.
34, 29,
This
24.
dude thinks he's Damien reading stats off a freaking.
I need-
Dog. Average a double
Okay.
double.
All right,
Season,
David,
38
your
and
pick.
18, bro.
Just to spread the floor, man. Really and truly, I'm just taking Ray
Taking
Allen.
Oh,
That's
that's
not a
that's
bad
actually a good pick. That's a
Right.
good
Yeah.
pick.
like
right
it's
there.
a bad pick.
You had Devin Booker
For real.
sitting right there. You took Ray Allen.
I was gonna.
If,
take
Okay.
if you went
Booker.
Elgin Baylor, you could win Jerry West, Josh.
Nah, I like
Jerry,
Elgin Baylor.
okay,
I needed a
can-
three.
can-
I take
can we-
Jerry West,
Can we
but
can we go
yeah.
can we go
I
through
needed
some
a
of the
three off
snubs?
bench.
Can we?
I have Isaiah
Is that the
Thomas and
team?
Damian Lillard.
Jerry West, Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday?
Donovan
Give me.
Mitchell.
Okay,
So you said
Paul
him over
Pierce.
Tony Parker?
Paul Pierce.
Paul
We
Pierce.
forgot. We
Tony
didn't. We also
Parker.
didn't talk. Vince Carter.
Vince Carter. That
Grant
was
Hill, Tony Parker. Yeah, we get it. Keep going.
Alonzo Mourning.
Who's your
dude.
last pick? Oh,
Taj Gibson. Snub.
You know
Marcus
who
All,
else
Mike Conley.
you took Chet over Amari Stoudemire.
I don't think that's that crazy.
I don't think that's crazy.
What? Oh my gosh.
Chet won't be.
That's
playing
not crazy. Amari
won't be playing in
Stoudemire
the
couldn't spread the
Philippines.
floor. He.
Bro,
Dang.
Chet is a good
You made
player.
Damian pissed. Now he can't see his camera no more.
Nah, give me Elgin, bro.
Nah.
The thing is, I was thinking Jerry West, but I already have Isaiah Thomas and Damian Lillard. I
Yeah.
need that three help.
Yeah,
So
me
it's
too.
kinda
But I got
play
John
all-
Wall. I got John Wall.
Oh, but Damian left again.
John Wall's a better pick than freaking Derek White. I don't care what you say.
Hey,
do not
this
care
was also
what
at
you
the
say.
8th pick. This wasn't my 5th pick.
Bro, my team's
This was his
solid,
what?
bro. My team's so solid.
I
My
like
team's
I like my
solid.
team.
Give me
Brian,
I
your
have
team
Bro,
is
my
weak, bro.
offense is
My
cooking,
team is
bro.
not bad at all.
My team is cooking.
My team has
My team is
everything.
cooking. You cannot stop. My team has everything
Give me
and more.
Tyrese. I don't want Kyrie. I said Tyrese.
You want Tyrese
But I think
over
I
Kyrie?
think my bench sets it apart.
No, let me.
Yes, it
what's
No,
your
does,
it
team?
bro.
doesn't. No,
me-
it
I
doesn't.
have
Read
the
me your
better players
team.
on the bench easily.
Read me your
No, you
team.
don't.
All
From
my
point
guys are
guard down.
champions except for Damian Lillard. Every single player and Chris Paul.
Read me your team so I can write down.
All right, no, for my 1, Chris Paul. 2, Michael Jordan. 3,
Hold up.
Jason Tatum. 4, Kevin McHale. 5, Yao Ming. 6, Isaiah
Bro
Thomas.
has Yao Ming at the 5 and thinks he's gonna win. Wimby's
For real.
locking that up. I don't care what you say. And
7. I'm not
you-
gonna argue with you on that, but like, dude, Yao Ming is him,
exactly.
and he can stretch the floor too. So, 7 is Damian Lillard. 8 is Pau Gasol. 9 is Chris Bosh, and 10 is Elgin Baylor. I thought about I was torn between Chris Bosh, Blake Griffin, and Kevin Love.
Kevin Love, that's a good one. But
Chris
I was
Bosh,
thinking
feel
more
like, is the better
modern
player.
players.
I feel like Chris Bosh is the better player.
Yeah.
Dame
I was
is-
thinking
Dame
more
is on
guys
your
that fit
bench,
the
right?
modern.
I wasn't
Yeah,
thinking that. I'm
Dame's on
thinking
his
like
bench.
best, like at their peaks, like prime best players. That's who I was going for.
Who's on your bench? Dame.
Like I
Pau-
wasn't
Pau
taking into
Gasol,
effect that they were
Elgin
playing in
Baylor,
modern NBA.
Chris
you know,
Bosh. Who's the last player on your bench?
I think that was my
Elgin
thing.
Baylor.
Wait, what'd you say, Ryan?
Dame, Gasol, Baylor, Bosh, and who else?
Elgin Baylor.
No, I just said Elgin Baylor.
Isaiah Thomas.
Oh,
Let me read off Damian's team since he's not here. He has John Stockton, Dwayne Wade, Scottie Pippen, LeBron, Patrick Ewing, Clyde Drexler, Manu Ginobili, Dikembe Mutombo, Dominique Wilkins, and Ray
Yes.
Allen.
These guys are just a bunch of secondary players and LeBron James.
For real. All right, now read off your team, Ryan.
all right. So at the 1, the facilitator, the dog, Tyrese Halliburton. At the 2, Anthony Edwards. At the 3, Paul George. At the
He
4,
just drafted everybody
just
that's in
drafted
the
modern
conference
players and
finals right now.
started.
He just drafted everybody that's in the conference finals right now.
one of the best offensive geniuses to ever touch a ball, Nikola Jokic. And then soon to be GOAT, Victor Wembanyama. At my 6,
Everybody's
John
go
Wall.
Paul George.
At my
No, go
7,
ahead,
give me Dennis Rodman. 8, Draymond Green. 9, Jalen Brunson. 10, Chet Holmgren.
You drafted a lot of modern players.
I did.
All right. From my lineup, I got Luka, Steph, Kawhi, AD, Dwight, T-Mac, Melo, Derek White, Klay Thompson, and Cat.
Why did
Derek
you
White
take?
is the one that
Could you not
sticks.
think of nobody when you said Derek White? Like at the time?
Well, I was thinking of a perimeter guy that shoots threes, and I don't know why. I was thinking like right now, Derek White, as far as like a I was thinking not even star player. I was just thinking a perimeter guy. Like I was thinking like Tony Allen, but I was like, he can't shoot threes
Yeah,
as good
but
as
there was
Derek
like
White.
better options. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
That's
know.
what
I was thinking
like,
those Drew Holiday too. Like I didn't think of Devin Booker at all. I was just thinking pure defensive because my backcourt is buns.
Devin Booker's okay at like he's good at defense.
He's not
He's
bad.
not like
he did
Yeah.
good in Team USA.
I was thinking about taking Tony Parker, but Isaiah Thomas is the better player, and Damian Lillard offers more shooting, so that's why I took him.
Damian can't get back in the lobby. I just invited him back. Damian,
Well, we
I
should
invited
probably
you
end
back
it
to the
though,
lobby.
because we're about to hit an hour 50.
Oh yeah, that is very
We
true.
can stay on and talk, but like, we can.
Yeah. No, that's cool. No, but all right. Any last words before we get out of here? Both you, Ryan, and Josh.
Please, Spurs draft Maxine Reynaud from Stanford, Wemby's best friend, 7'1" center. It'd be really nice.
The champ has returned.
Your team's not that good.
Holy! I was listening. I was in the chat. I heard y'all.
Yeah.
My team is so much. Dude, you have Chet, Jalen Brunson.
We've already understood that Ryan's team is probably the worst here, bro. I don't know what. I
appreciate that.
But
Fuck
even
you,
then, I
Ryan.
would probably still take the talent over yours.
Yeah. Honestly. Well, no, he does have LeBron. He does have LeBron.
Yeah, but he has
That is a
Wemby,
big
Jokic,
superpower.
He has Wemby,
Wemby.
Jokic, Jalen Brunson,
I have
and Anthony Edwards.
I have LeBron, Dwayne
Paul
Wade,
George.
and Ray Allen.
Ray Allen is
Manu,
not
they
up
all
there
played
with
in the
Ray
though.
same.
He
Bro,
drafted
you're
the
putting Ray
Spurs.
Allen
Or-
in there. I understand, but he is not better than Ant, Paul George, like all these guys. He has one better at one thing. Like he's better at one thing than them.
He's not better than Ant at shooting, is he?
Ray Allen is. John Stockton's one of the best passers and one of the best
Respectfully,
Tyrese
John Stockton
Halliburton.
is not.
guards.
Respectfully, John Stockton's not guarding
Defense-
any of our guards. Respectfully,
one of the best.
He's not even guarding Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton's like
I mean, okay, John Stockton is one of the best defenders of all time, but he's not doing nothing against Dame Lillard, bro.
Anthony
Off the
Edwards.
bench.
Anthony
Chris Paul.
Edwards.
Chris Paul's dicing him up.
Anthony Edwards is breaking his ankle.
This is
like,
prime
literally.
Chris Paul we're talking about, bro. Prime
is
Chris
prime
Paul.
Anthony
Yeah.
Edwards.
Running my offense. Prime Chris Paul is running my offense.
Prime
I-
Tyrese.
I
Y'all don't know
genuinely
how good
feel like
Tyrese is.
On paper, if we're looking at on paper, I think my team is
Your
like
your
top.
team
Maybe
on
not
paper
one.
is not better than ours,
No.
bro.
No, it's on paper. No, on paper. No.
On paper, you're
I
probably
think-
only better than me. Not even better than me.
You take Tyrese Halliburton, Chet, John
respectfully,
Wall.
Manu is my favorite player all time, but Manu does not. It cannot be
He's
as high.
He is getting
You're taking
busted up.
potential over like
You're
actual
taking.
play.
Why are you saying Manu doesn't deserve to be on the list? Whenever
He
you took
doesn't.
Chet, Tyrese Halliburton, you took Derek
Tyrese Halliburton is
White.
so good.
Bondo took Derek White.
Yeah, but the majority of his team is better than yours.
Yeah,
And you're
my
saying
team is
Manu
way better than you.
doesn't deserve to
yours.
be picked.
I like how he's not. He can't even tear my team apart. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
you
we
can't tear
can.
mine apart either.
Your backcourt is no defense. MJ is getting cooked. MJ's getting cooked.
What
He cannot
are you
guard.
talking about, bro?
No.
Chris Paul and Michael Jordan, no defense. Jason
Chris Paul
Tatum,
6 foot. Chris Paul 6
Chris
foot.
Paul had led the league in steals multiple times.
All right.
bro.
All right. Let me see if he's guarding Luca or Steph. All right. All right.
me
Let's
see
see
who
that.
guarded Tyrese.
You know,
Let's
you know
see
what we're
that.
gonna do.
Let's see
I'm
You
not
know-
saying he's
you
locking
know-
people down, but
You know what we need to
do.
do? You know what we need to do? We need to put this in a 2K simulator.
Unoriginal. There he is.
Did somebody,
Yeah,
did somebody already say that? Did somebody already say that?
Yeah. Let's just end this pod. All right, guys. Any last words before we end this pod?
SGA for
I already said my
MVP
words.
because he already won, and Thunder in 5 and Thunder in 10 games are gonna be NBA champions.
All right, Damon.
I just want to thank y'all for having me on the pod. I do know ball. My team is better on paper, and if they were to play all together. Give me Knicks, give me Thunder, unfortunately. And then, yeah, shout out Gigi, man.
Gotta shout out your kid one more time. No, but
Shout out
Yeah.
Millie, man.
all right. But before we get out,
Bro didn't even shout out
Before we
Millie,
get-
man.
before we get out of here, find us on Twitter at FlyingGarcia100 _Alfonso03. You can find Ryan here on Instagram. That's RYIAN _Varela. Damien again, no socials, didn't tag no socials. You can find us on Twitch, Discord, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube under TSESA or the so-called sports analyst. And whether you listen to this live or another day, we appreciate it. Make sure you share this to anybody that likes sports. We'll see you guys soon with another episode. You guys take care. Damien.